Hello, everybody, and welcome to Of Dice and Men. How are you guys all doing today?
Doing well, Koibu.
Great.
Good, good.
I'm doing great.
We do have a new character being added to the party, but they're not here yet. We will introduce you shortly. Is there anything we want to talk about or discuss before our game gets going, Steven?
Whoa, why does that fall on me? I'm real excited today. We've got we're doing two mysteries at once. We were so adept at solving our last one. We are solving a haunted house mystery, and we're solving a stolen goods mystery. We have a haunted house that is being haunted, possibly, by the dead man whose death we investigated over the past 2 episodes. And we are also being tasked with investigating a case of stolen goods from the very mine that dead man was lording over, I guess. And we're gonna try to find out who stole those goods. They must be up to no good. So yeah, that's what we're working on today.
Right. So why don't we hop into game? I believe it is Tuesday, the 8th of January, 1512. You guys are all at 1 HP. I guess you have had a short rest, so maybe you could roll for things. And you are trying to take a long rest and gain back your HP and your spells and all your abilities. All right, so you are in town. You are in your house, your office. What is the conversation like in the office today?
I'm telling you, we need to hire another person.
Maybe it would be best if we had another person to help us with this activity.
We've almost died multiple times. And
Yeah, about 3 now, but that's all right, you know. If you don't almost die, then what's the point of fighting at all?
Death, I'm almost dying every day. I'd like to live the remainder of my lives. And
Toki, you're not even that old.
Daff, I'm 133 years old.
I mean, what? I'm about I'm 51, you know? I mean, I'm catching up on you. It's not too far.
Oh, you're still a young whippersnapper to me.
Nah, you know, Toki. Wait, I wanna drop my voice to like a seductive tone, okay?
Oh, okay.
You're looking great for
No,
100 plus.
I did put on some new makeup recently. I'm glad you noticed.
You're looking great.
So did you have any girlfriends in the past, Steph?
Oh yes, of course, but none at the moment.
Now, Daff, I'm a very jealous sort of dwarf, and I'd really appreciate it if our new member was a male.
You know, Toki, that might be able to be arranged.
You are a great leader. I don't regret coming to various operations agency.
Of course, Toki. Sorry, that was my seductive voice.
I'm so seduced right now, Kat. I mean,
Thank
yeah,
you.
I mean,
I'm trying my best.
yeah, we're role playing, right? Cool.
Yeah, we're role playing. This is just role.
Yeah, just role playing.
So how are you going to go about finding a new person to bring on in?
Well,
And who do you need?
we need some muscle, okay? But I I happen to know quite a few people around town, so I don't think it'll be difficult to find a fourth member of the party.
We can put up flyers.
We could
Now-
put up flyers.
Oh.
We could have auditions of sorts.
Oh, yes, auditions.
We could
How are you
put
going to
up,
do that?
well, we could host it in our humble abode.
Oh, but there's some
And-
people who can't read, right? So what if we stand outside our agency and be like, hiring! Need muscles! Hiring!
You know, Toki, I think you would be great at that. I think you should do that.
Alright, I'm down.
Okay.
Oh. So
And,
Toki heads outside to just yell into the
Wait,
streets and
Can we be
hawk yourself.
long resting?
Yeah, you can
But
do
this
that
is a
while
long
resting.
rest, right? Okay.
Yeah.
While they while they're gonna go and do the recruitment, can I just like stay in my room all day and read that book? I don't know how long it would take me to read it.
Which book is this?
It was the one that I was carrying when we were doing the ghost guy. There was a book that kept being dropped on the floor, and we laid it out as
right.
a trap. And yeah,
Yes. You pick it up and you can read while they go about their business.
okay.
Perfect. So, Toki. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Daff.
Are there any places in town I know of where, like, I know, like, maybe there's a bar where I know a lot of people that would be good at being a muscle or something like that? Like, maybe I frequent a bar around here and...
Yeah, there are definitely sort of the rough and tumble sort of bars where you might be able to find a strong man to help you out with something in
Okay.
one way or another.
Alright, I want to go check out some taverns. Go check out.
I go with Daff.
Okay. You guys head on down to the Slizzle Snout.
Ooh,
Slurpy Snout, my favorite.
that's one of my favorite taverns. They have some good ale.
Yeah,
Mhm. Yeah.
expensive though.
And down here in the Slizzle Snout, you find this sort of a... God, how do you describe it? This big, tall guy with a large barrel chest, no shirt on. He's got a two-handed axe propped up at the table next to him. He's got bits of leather wrapped around his forearms, around his shins as well. Tall boots that kind of come up halfway over the shin guards. Bald head with tattoos around it in circles. He's standing over at the bar chatting with the bartender, and this looks like the biggest, strongest guy you've ever seen.
Do I know this guy?
Never seen him in your life.
Okay.
Alright, so
Alright.
I can tap Daff. Check out
Yes.
that muscle head over there.
Yes, looks quite meaty, quite muscly, quite...
I think
yes,
he
head.
could be. Shall we approach him together or?
We shall, Toki, we shall. I
Alright.
think it'd be best to approach him head on. What do you think?
I agree with you. You are the leader after all, Daff.
Alright, let's go. Let's go. Walk right up to him.
All right, you walk up to this guy who towers a good, 2 feet over you. 'Cause you're what, a half elf and you're a dwarf. So this guy's like 6 something. He's huge, right? He's towering way over you. You walk up to him and he slowly turns his head to face you, looking out of the corner of his eye, and grunts at you. What?
Hello. I'm Daff. I run a VOA, or Various Operations Agency. And we are looking to hire someone of your caliber, someone who is muscly and meaty and tanky and can help us out on our rough and tough adventures.
You'd be paid, of course.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Can't tell. Wait, is this actually okay?
Do I know, like, what exactly he'd be paid a month? I guess we don't really have an income.
You guys are kind
Or
of...
salaries.
Yeah.
All right, I wanna try to persuade him by saying, we are the most well-known detective agency in town. We solve lots of mysteries, and we just did. A very high-profile case requested by the Chancellor herself. We make lots of gold, and I'm sure joining VOA would be in your best interest. I want to give a charming half-elf bard smile.
Mm-hmm. What's in it for me?
Gold, lots of it.
Fame.
Nice place to stay.
Glory.
Fame.
Your own room.
Your own room.
Breakfast.
Yeah, breakfast from a druid herself.
I make excellent scones.
Yes, and tea too.
He shakes his head at you guys and turns back to the table.
Wait,
back
wait,
toward
wait,
the
wait.
Norman.
Wait,
Okay.
what if I were to tell you that we made...
Let me stop you. Anyone who's offering breakfast and scones is not gonna fit with me.
Okay,
I
well...
want to crush your skulls with my hands and watch the
Alright.
blood run out of your eyes.
Okay, well, it's nice talking to you, sir. Let's go, Daff. I don't think this gentleman is interested in our endeavors.
All right, well, we'll see you next time we're making 10,000 gold a mission. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you're not part of it.
You
You're
guys
lost.
step out of the bar and see this other large, hulking-ish figure, but not quite as big. You know, this guy's 6'6", 240 pounds, brown hair,
Unimpressed.
you know, kind of youngish looking. But he looks broke as fuck, right? He's like got kind of a shirt on and it's not buttoned up the front. It's like sort of bare chest, but you can tell it's because the buttons are missing. It's not like a style thing. His pants are sort of ripped. He's got like a backpack over one arm, but the backpack looks a little worn, and he's carrying a sword and a shield and literally nothing else. His sandals are a little tattered. He's got that like, I've been wandering the desert for days and days and I'm lost look in his eyes. He's a little sunburned.
I want to point him out to Toki and say, hey, look, he's poor. He needs us.
Oh, all right, let me handle this stuff.
Go on, Toki.
We go up to him. Young man. And I give him my hand.
I'll do like a jump and say, "Who?"
Yes, you. You look like you're down on your luck. How would you like to turn that luck right upside down something? Yeah.
What you want?
It's more of a question of what you want. You want money?
You want fame, riches, a place to stay?
We're a various operations agency, dude. We're the best friggin' detective agency in the town. In fact, the only detective agency in the town. You wanna go around and solve mysteries and get gold?
You give me food?
Food?
I'll give you all the food.
Ooh, what kind of food?
Scones.
Meat. I mean, not meat. I mean, vegetables.
But meat if you really
if you want it. But I'm a
really
vegan.
want meat.
I don't eat meat, but I would cook meat for you.
Mm-hmm.
Here, me pay you for food, and I'll hand him my 2 copper, the only 2 copper I have. I'll take food, yes.
I whisper to Daff, this guy's an idiot.
I want to whisper back, he's perfect.
Let's take him. Alright, why don't you follow us? What's your name?
Me, Lenny.
Mileni?
Hello, Lenny.
Nice to meet you, Mileni.
Yes.
Millenny?
Mileni.
Millennial?
Lenny.
Millenny.
Mileni?
Yes.
Lenny?
Lenny.
Me?
Lenny.
Just Lenny.
Lenny.
Lenny the
Lenny.
Barbarian.
Alright,
Is that your official title, Lenny?
Official?
Fish. Swim.
I eat fish, yes.
Lenny, you fight?
Me fight well. Me protect
Fight
my...
well.
Yes.
What do you fight with?
And I'll just show.
Sword and shield.
Yeah, show the sword and
okay.
shield.
Let's take him in, Daff. I like him. He doesn't talk back.
Mm-hmm. Mild-mannered. Perfect.
Very nice, very nice. Alright, Lenny. Follow us and we'll give you some food.
Tell me about scone.
Oh, scone. Scone is an amazing meal one like you've never tasted before.
They're
It's
warm.
flaky, warm,
Fluffy.
buttery,
I glaze it with a
delicious.
bit of honey at the top, so it's slightly crispy at the outside, but fluffy on the inside and piping hot.
Me.
With tea.
Excited.
Yeah, let's
You
go
eat
get.
scone.
You fight for us. You eat scone.
I fight for scone.
You fight for scone. Exactly, Lenny.
Yeah. All right, let's go back home.
All right, you bring Lenny right on back to your home.
I love that.
He pops on in, completing the table. Now you still got a week to rest and relax, so you got to show Lenny around. And as you're taking him over to his room upstairs, you suddenly remember, shit, we've stored 12 stolen magic lanterns in his bedroom.
I mean, we can ask him to wait outside, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Why don't you make him scones and tea?
Yes,
Well,
I make him food.
Yeah.
Move the lanterns into your room, Daff, or my room. We have the bigger rooms.
All right. I will move the lanterns into like, a little bit into both of our rooms so it's not too crowded.
So you're going to put 6 in each of your rooms?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that while Toki makes Lenny some food.
Yeah, gonna pour him some tea. We have some leftovers,
Where's
Can he have-
Nevitz?
So
Nevitz is in his bed, reading.
Okay. I wanna knock on Nevitz's door while I'm up there.
bless you.
Thank you.
Hello?
Nevitz, we have company.
I get out of bed, and how much of this book have I read by now, Koibu?
You've gotten like the first chapter in, and it's a pretty decent murder mystery novel.
Oof. I should have ignored the first knock, actually. I would have been so captivated. But okay, I get up, and I open the door. Yes? What would you guys like today?
Well, we have our muscle.
Ooh, we found another party member?
Mm-hmm.
Do you
He's
think are they going to be quiet
very-
about the lanterns that we have stored here? You informed them of those, correct?
I think it would be in our best interest not to inform him of the lamps because, he seems very nice, very excited, but very dumb. Very, very, very dumb.
Well, given that we're tasked with investigating who stole the very lanterns we hold, maybe that's in our best interest for now. Do we have another storage place for these?
Mine in Toki's room. He doesn't have to go in there. I don't think he'll go in anywhere that he isn't pointed to.
Okay, well, sounds good. Should I go downstairs and meet this man?
Yeah, you should.
All right.
The party assembles downstairs for tea and scones. And Lenny, I need you to roll me a 3d6 for your hotness because everybody else rolled. And it's time.
Let's see if
Wait,
he's
I rolled?
hot.
Pretty good
You
looking.
did roll. You are the
Wait.
most attractive person in the party.
Lenny's
What?
hot.
But-
Lenny is hot.
Dumb.
Toki, don't you dare.
Hot and dumb is exactly what you want in a man.
Yeah. That's what a lot of people want in women. That's
It's opposite
perfect.
of Steve.
Thanks and kind of not thanks, I guess. I don't know if I should be flattered that you called me smart or insulted that you called me ugly, but thanks. I'll take it, Mr. Moon. Okay, we're downstairs around the table.
Yeah, you're
Are
downstairs.
the
You got Lenny
scones
before
about?
What a good-looking fellow. Here, have some more scones. Just pushing food onto him.
I'll grab a scone, put it in my mouth, and just start going, scone, 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 scone.
So this here, Nevitz, his name is Lenny, and he fights well.
Oh.
So let's use him.
Kill anybody in your day, Lenny? Meet anyone named George? Go to any farms?
Ooh.
Have you killed anyone?
I killed bear.
Oh,
Bear? You've killed a bear?
Mini bear.
many bears.
Lenny,
My
have you
tribe.
ever actually
Lenny
worked for
bears.
anyone in your entire life? Have you done work? And I make like a hammer thing for money, and I'd like take out like a gold coin.
Me work for food. Me kill for food.
What
So
were you
this-
doing before you came here?
I live with tribe. Mom, dad, cousin, brother,
Where are they now?
and would I know? I probably wouldn't know like the name. North up.
Oh, up, because he reads maps. Okay.
Well, I know that I came down, right? So just up.
Down from where? The mountains? Down from the sky?
plain.
Okay.
Why? Why did you come down?
Someone told me to visit Cockport if I want adventure.
You
you want
adventure?
adventure?
Yes, SeaWorld, eat scone.
SeaWorld. Fish. Sorry.
That's what I thought too.
Well, Lenny, we can provide you with lots of adventure. I want to do a little pose, like an adventure pose, but not, an excited like adventure
Like a
pose.
DBZ
Yes.
pose.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Actually, maybe a JoJo pose.
You strike a pose.
Is it a good pose?
I don't know. Give us a charisma check.
All right. Well, my rolls are the best in town.
Performance is probably a little bit better. More
All right.
accurate.
Well, I'm quite a performer.
Ooh, yeah.
That's a good ass pose.
Lenny is impressed. Teach me how to do that.
Sure. Just knock some skulls together for us, and I'll teach you anything. All right, Lenny?
Okay. Give me scone, I knock skull. Protect. You all tiny, yes?
Mm-hmm. Very
Yes,
tiny, and
very
you very
tiny.
big.
Mm-hmm.
Very big, strong. We very tiny. We use magic. We use words. You use fists.
Me protect tiny.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Tiny
you-
crew.
yes, yes. Yeah.
I shake my head and I walk back upstairs with my book.
I want to pull Toki aside and say, "This is perfect. We don't have to pay him anything. We
This
only
guy
have
is
to
so
give him
stupid.
scones."
But so good looking.
Toki.
Yeah, sorry. Yes, we pay him in food. Yes.
All
I
right.
think he's cute. He's like a little puppy. A
Yeah.
big puppy.
And you
know?
have,
Big, strong puppy.
you've got supplies to keep him fed for a while. And I guess we can just roll on through the rest of the week of downtime. Was there anything else you wanted to do while you take a long rest?
If we go down to the Whalers Bay, how many days travel is that?
About a day there.
Is it possible to travel like slowly and safely, like with a caravan of like travelers or somebody, or is it always like on your own? I'm basically asking, is there a way to get to that town without interrupting my long rest?
Yeah, you could probably find a safe way there with a bunch of other people. The route is going to be pretty, I want to call it heavy terrain, rugged terrain is the route, I should say. So I would give you like a Constitution saving throw to see if it doesn't interrupt your long rest, because it is like heavy hiking and you're going to rip any wounds that are already starting to heal.
Actually,
Is
fuck
that-
it. I don't care. I've already had a short rest, right?
Yeah.
Wait, I don't have spell slots. I don't care about this shit. Wait, hold on. How many short rests have we had?
One.
One.
Nice.
Okay. You get one die back on a short rest, or?
Yep.
Good. That's all I need. Okay. I think I might travel to the to Whalers Bay. Do you or here I guess. Do you think we should travel to Whalers Bay while we recover? Maybe we can track down that maid and ask her a few questions, so we don't have anything else to do in the meantime.
That'd probably be a good idea. But,
Can we? So no long rest?
Oh no, I can go on my own actually, because these people really need to long rest.
I need my spell slots.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. While we're
you did
here,
ask the lady to send you word from the maid, and she promised that she would send you word. just as a reminder.
Oh, I don't remember that at all. Okay. Oh, well, in that case, never mind. Then I'll just stand read.
Cool.
Okay. I want to go out to the market by myself or with whoever wants to come, I guess. Okay, wait. I want to go up to Lenny and I want to say, Lenny, do you want some new clothes? You want me to take you shopping?
Clothes?
Clothes, and I want to gesture. I want to pull on my little puffy shirt.
Lenny will start to tug on it. Ooh, I like. Yes.
You want on you?
Yes.
Okay, let's go get clothes. Scone.
Oh, scone, very good.
All right, you head down to the market to get Lenny some clothes. We're gonna do a clothing shopping episode, everybody.
Oh, I love it, boys.
Yay!
All right, you get to the market.
Store.
There's stalls everywhere. There's all sorts of fine linens and cottons and silks from all over the world. What do we got here? We got some dwarves hawking some wares, some like nice sturdy digging clothes. You got some halflings with your accessible like utility kilt style farming implement clothes. You got some half elves selling silks from the far northeast. What are you interested in?
Lenny, what looks good?
Dwarves, I love little people.
What?
Okay, let's go over to the dwarves' place.
Yes. You find a dwarf there, and she looks up at you, the middle-aged dwarf that she is, and goes, "Well, I don't think we're gonna have anything that fits you."
Can you make something that fits him?
Uh-huh.
I'm used to tiny clothes. My brother way taller. He get his leftovers.
Got it. All right. She blinks a few more times at your enormous height. What do you want?
Clothes.
I want to turn to the dwarf and say, anything comfy, reliable, and good for fighting.
The dwarf nods, and whatever Toki draws is what you're gonna end up looking like.
Yay!
Can you do us a quick sketch? Can you design his clothes for us? Is that too much to ask?
No, I can do that.
You can do it? I
Now?
believe you.
Wait, have you ever
Yeah.
seen the movie Django?
Cutes to me.
Yeah, that's what I don't know why I was thinking the same thing, dude. When he walks into the bar and he's got like the dopest fucking.
Hell yeah.
This is fun. Very domestic episode of shopping.
now. Yeah. So you guys come to some agreement about clothes for Lenny. And let's see what it's gonna cost you guys. And other than that, I think, was there anything else you guys wanted to do?
I want to ask Lenny if he has anything else that he needs.
And I'll gesture to my weapons again. This is all I need, besides scone.
Okay, sounds good. So
Someone chill out 200 copper
yeah, I'll
to get Lenny some decent clothes.
Lenny, what color is Lenny's hair? I'm like
Long brown hair.
long brown hair. Okay.
Like-
I guess I'll
Tarzan
just
hair.
take it out of our treasure.
As the party funds.
Yeah. Did you say how much copper is?
200 copper is 2 gold or 20 silver.
Okay, cool.
The copper system's superior, Kate. You gotta get on it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's talking copper. We don't talk in Benjamins here, okay? It makes more sense.
Amen.
Great.
I only work in Benjamins.
Great.
All right, we're good, right?
Okay, yeah. So 2 days later, Kel Silverhorn is to be executed in the town square. Nobles from all over have arrived to witness this man's execution, as well as a bunch of various knights. Some of them brought here for their own entertainment and judgment. Some of them dragged along by their higher-ups as a reminder of their position in the world. You guys can attend if you would like, but it's a quick public affair. They bring him out. They sentence him to death. He puts his head down on the block.
Fuck. Is this happening right now, or are you just telling us how it's going to happen?
I mean, I'm telling you how it's going, but you've told me to wait, so...
Is the, what, did he confess to everything when he was in prison? You said that he, like, confessed to the crimes, right?
He did. He confessed.
To everything, to killing him because he wanted the mine and all that? He didn't mention any accomplice or anything else like that?
Correct.
Is the Chancellor here watching the execution?
Oh, yep. She's standing right next to the prince. Up on the little execution block. On the stage. Can
I run out from the crowd and beg for an audience for like 2 seconds? Are we all here, or is this?
I think the party's arrived, and as he's being, put his head on the block, and the executioner's getting his axe all nice and sharp and ready, you burst from the crowd yelling, "Wait!" and approach the steps, and the Chancellor and the Prince see you, and the executioner pauses. The crowd sort of jeers. They're bloodthirsty and ready to see this happen. The guards block your route as the Chancellor steps forward, standing right behind him at the top of the stairs, looking down towards you, and goes,
Okay, I draw my... No, I'm just kidding. Okay, wait, am I okay to approach? Chancellor, may I please pull you aside for 1 moment to have a quick word with you?
We're a little busy. Is it important?
I understand, but it is of the utmost importance, and I think it might even be relevant to the safety of the people in your town.
She pushes past the guards and comes over to lean in close so you guys can whisper to each other.
Okay, I am so incredibly sorry that we did not bring this to your attention sooner. However, we are being tasked with an investigation, and it looks like the ghost of Lord Silverhorn himself might be terrorizing people of your town. Now, I know that this is very last moment, but it is very possible that his nephew here, Kel Drake, might actually be of some assistance in this investigation.
Lord Silverhorn's ghost is terrorizing the town, and this is the first I'm hearing of it.
So, initially, we weren't sure if it was him, but we were doing some more investigation last night, and I believe that we came upon this tidbit of information. We were trying to ascertain the identity of the ghost, but it is possible that it is actually him, and it, for the safety of the town, it might actually be worth looking into a minute longer before executing his nephew here, just in case he might come in handy with this investigation.
The prince calls over, saying, "What's the holdup?" And the Chancellor quickly hurries over to him and whispers to him, and he gets a confused look on his face, nods a little bit, and raises his hand to the executioner, who puts down his axe and pulls up the doomed man. And the Chancellor comes back to you saying, the prince is interested in hearing a little bit more about this. Are you sure you need this man? People have traveled from all over for this event.
How many days have we rested?
You've had, I think, 1, 2, 3 nights of rest. It's Friday the 11th that this is happening.
Let me just throw up one more, 3. Okay, wait, and then one more night of rest. Hold on, let me just making sure. Okay.
I can also boost your.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm just making sure I'm at full HP. Just
good?
in case Koibu wants to throw a curveball at me.
A koi ball.
Yeah. So okay. So I'm still talking to the Chancellor, who's in front of me right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just the Chancellor. Okay. It is entirely possible that maybe he will not be fruitful at all to our investigation. I'm just to ensure the residents of the town, their safety. I think it might. I will leave this to your discretion. I'm so sorry for bothering you, but consider it. Nevitz is very timid. Okay.
Bless you.
My boy just ordered fucking the execution of someone to stop.
Want this?
Very timid.
I only say this because I'm looking out for the safety of the people in your village. So I totally leave it up to you at the end of the day. It's your call, absolutely, your majesty. And I do an exaggerated bow or whatever.
She brings you up onto the stage to talk to basically repeat the same thing to the Prince of Cronwick.
Are we watching this?
Yes, you guys are watching. The crowd is sort of cheering and jeering. There's a lot of booze going on. People want to see blood. They came here for blood, to see a guy's head roll. And
I'll poke Daff and be like, "What tiny man doing?"
Did Nevitz? Did you tell us about this, Nevitz, or no?
I think that thought would have. Listen, Koibu started
Yeah,
talking real
probably-
fast.
Yeah, we probably would have talked about it.
We
right?
would have talked about this on the way to the execution for sure.
Okay, all right. I wanna. Well, we might need that man and gesture to the, guy about to die, in our investigation. So, postponed, I guess.
Okay, I'm going up to who? The prince?
the prince, yeah.
Um,
You say this man's his deeds are so atrocious that they have raised the dead back to life and are haunting our town.
Your Highness, it is incredibly possible that that is the case. There was a very recent development in our investigation last night. Now, for obvious reasons, only you and the Chancellor know about this. We were trying to keep this under wraps as much as possible so as to not raise alarm with the people in the town. So I think it would be good if we had just maybe 1 or 2 nights to speak to Keldrake at your discretion, of course, My Majesty.
Good job, Nevitz.
He looks out over the assembled people, the knights and the nobles who have traveled days just to come to watch the execution.
As he looks
He will
out,
carefully weigh- oh, go ahead.
Prince, may I suggest, since it seems these people here are gathered for a good time, we just hired a very strong warrior. Perhaps there is somebody that would like to challenge him, and they could fight in the pits for a day to appease the travelers that have gathered here for blood.
He weighs all of this, looks out over the crowd, and comes forward to speak, settling the people down for a moment before proclaiming, Keldrake Silverhorn has committed crimes against the kingdom, against his family, and against the gods themselves. So heinous were his acts of evil that the very men he has slain have risen from the dead to haunt him and to haunt our town. Apparently, we are not quite done with this man, but let us all be reminded of his horrific deeds, to which there is more like gasping and looking around and some terror in people's eyes, and then questions from everybody all at once. Other nobles kind of pushing forward to the stage, asking things. You can hear them saying, like, where's the hunting? Are we safe? All sorts of things ring out, and the Lord's trying to, wave everyone down, but it's too much of a mess. And so his guards just escort him and the Chancellor and the prisoner and the executioner away. And as the Chancellor throws a comment at you saying, find us at the prisons, before the Lord and his retinue depart.
Is everyone still yelling and...
Oh, yeah, people are pissed.
I'll start yelling.
Alright, I want to go up. There's a little stage, the executioners, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to fight my way through the crowd and try to go up to the little stage.
You make it up to the little stage.
Okay. I want to say, please, and try to, boom my voice over the crowd as best as I can using projection that I've learned from years of being a singer, a bard, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I want to say, please, everybody, it's all right. Not much is known about the ghosts so far, but I can assure you, you are all safe. They're contained to one place, and none of you must worry.
Where's the haunted place? Are we in danger?
You're not in danger. No one is in danger. You're all only in danger of racking anxiety and fear, okay? Calm down as best you can. Take care of yourselves. Go home. Bundle up. Make some tea. You're all going to be okay. Please do not fret about this.
Where are the ghosts? Where are the ghosts?
That does not concern you, my good people.
You hear someone shouting, I saw a ghost! It's over there! Pointing to some random building. The crowd is, kind of... They're hungry for information.
Yeah.
You've stopped a very public execution because of ghosts, and now you're like, well, don't worry about them. They're not a big deal, but we're going to stop the execution for it.
Okay. Can I...
Government conspiracy and cover-up is what this is.
All right, I want to try to intimidate them.
The whole crowd?
Well, I guess... I don't know.
Play an instrument.
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll get out one of my instruments.
Make it a rock concert.
Yeah.
We're
I'll get out
swapping
my
this
violin.
event.
All right.
I'll get out my violin, and then I'll start singing a song.
What's the song about?
It's about, It's about... I guess it's about,
Scone.
It's about the ghosts. No.
It's about ghosts? You're gonna do a haunting melody on your violin about ghosts.
No, it's gonna be about the town. Yeah, it's.
And what about the
like
town?
Ghostbusters.
You're just gonna play Ghostbusters on your violin.
I do that? Is that allowed?
Give me a performance check here.
Who are you gonna call? Voa.
Whoa, yeah. I also want to ad libs lyrics that like advertises our company and also tries to like calm down the people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's my goal.
Excellent.
You said performance?
Performance. Oh,
bitch!
it's amazing.
I got a nat 20. Oh wait, it wasn't nat, but
You
troll.
you play them a song, you talk about ghosts, you talk about who do you call when there's ghosts around, you call Voa. And you work in, like, we're on the corner of, I don't know, like, Count Street and Apple Pie, and you can find us there. I don't know what your address is. You can make it up. It's probably
Yeah.
better
Okay. Daff is a very, very, he's a showman, you know, so he's doing like he's dancing and stuff, you know, he's very showy.
Perfect.
Yes.
Excellent. All right. The crowd eventually breaks up.
Of course.
Of course.
Okay.
You finish your songs. You guys head back to your office. I guess you can head on over to the prisons too if you'd like to go talk to the condemned.
Yes.
Okay. Let's bring you to the prison.
Can we chat with each other while we're walking there?
Absolutely.
Okay, if I finished my book by now, can you give me the contents?
Sure. It's a decent murder mystery. This noble family is investigating the murder of a whole bunch of like villagers kind of strung out along this river, and they keep disappearing. And at first they think it's like some sort of supernatural spirits or gods or, you know, monsters that come out. But then it appears over time that there's some sort of pattern arising. All these people sort of know each other really tangentially. And the end villain was the sheriff in one of these towns who visits all the others, and he was going about murdering people who had like slightly wronged him in different ways. And he was the bad guy. It was a 7.5 out of 10 book. Not terrible. It's like what, the 12th book in a series, so it's what you've come to expect from something with that many sequels.
I need a closer analysis. Can you please send me the text of the book?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm just gonna start writing the book right now, and I'll send it to you when I'm done.
Okay. Okay. All right. As we're walking there, I guess. Sorry, we probably should have discussed this earlier, but it is possible that bringing Keldrake to this mansion might provoke some sort of activity from the ghost that could be useful from us.
But now we're prepared.
Yeah, I think we'll be a lot better off. But are we just gonna bring him to the mansion straight out? Maybe we should actually, now that the prince and the chancellor are involved, they may be willing to sacrifice some guards to help us.
Well, maybe not sacrifice some guards, but...
Well, not sacrifice.
Yeah,
but
perhaps if we
allow
just
us.
tell them that we would like to bring Keldrake with us, they'll provide us with some amount of armed guards, and once we get there, we'll have more help when it comes to dealing with the specters.
Mm-hmm. I agree. They're clearly a little above our pay grade. That's all right. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
As we're walking, I'll nudge Toki and say, Miss Toki, when time to eat?
We're gonna have dinner soon. Are you hungry, Lenny?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna fish in my bag, pull out like a small piece of candy, and give it to Lenny. It's
Lenny
a nice
will
candy.
enjoy it. Thank you, Miss Toki.
No problem.
Excellent. All right. So, what is the other conversation you're having on your way there? Nevitz, you had something you want to say?
Yeah.
Nevitz.
It's your
That
line.
it?
Steve?
I'm sorry, I totally just spaced. Say that again. You said we're talking on the way there?
Yeah, you said you wanted to have a conversation on the way there.
Oh, no, that was literally it. I just wanted to talk about
okay.
bringing Keldrake and the guards to the place.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless anyone else has anything they want to say.
I want to say to Lenny, now, Lenny, this is our first time venturing together, and I want to warn you that this place, and I want to gesture ahead of us, like where we're going, right, is very spooky. Lots of scary things you might have never seen before. Ghosts.
Wait, we're just going to the prison right now, right?
Oh,
Ghost
Are
in
we?
prison?
never
Yeah,
mind,
we have to go to the
never
prison and
mind.
talk
I
to
thought we
first,
were going to the mansion. My bad.
Explain that to Lenny.
Okay. I mean, he doesn't. I guess we should probably keep Lenny updated, right? We're going to a prison to get someone who committed murder against his own uncle to help us on our ghost investigation.
We break him out?
No, we actually got permission.
Oh. Okay.
We have permission to break him out.
We have permission to take him out.
Oh, not take him out. Not take him out.
Maybe later.
Me confused. Let's go. Lenny will suck on his candy.
All right. You guys arrive
It's gonna
at
be
the
fun.
prison. And there are the Prince of Cronwick, the Chancellor, the Prince's, guards and advisors, a few other nobles from out of town, and there seems to be some level of arguing over, the meaning of this when you guys arrive and get brought down. And the Chancellor, the Prince says, Now! We have the various operations agency here to clear this up. What do you have to say?
Yeah, Daff, our leader.
Well, we would like to request to take Mr. Silverhorn here to the Silverhorn Manor estate and perhaps potentially provoke some ghosts. Now, we investigated the estate yesterday, and we heard we are led to believe that Mr. Lord Silverhorn is haunting his estate, looking
Yes,
for
you
revenge.
said that already. Why do you
Yes.
need this one?
Because he wants revenge on him. He needs, I think, when Mr. Silverhorn here will be brought to the estate, the ghosts will react very strongly. And we need him to see exactly what kind of ghosts these are and if they truly are Silverhorn.
And you will do this tonight?
Well, we were in a little bit of a long rest, but I suppose. Okay.
I think
Here's what we've got.
I step forward and I put my hand on her shoulder. I think what she's trying to say is there are a few preparations that we must make to sorry, I'm very nervous. I think what he's trying to say is that there are a few preparations that we would like to make before we actually go to the manor in order to ensure the safety of the townspeople and to make sure that we have the appropriate artifacts with us to make sure that we're not wasting anybody's time. We would very much like to only bring him to the manor a single time, and then we'll be done with him, and we will be completely out of your way to do with him as you wish.
The prince looks you up and down with judging eyes before agreeing to your use. You can, when you've gathered what you need, come down to the jail. We will leave him in chains for you, and you can escort him where you need. But do be aware that we will have guards on the gates and on the walls, and if you try to smuggle him out of the city, it will be your head we are cutting off in public.
Well, we would never dream of that.
And actually, Prince, if I could so ask for both your safety and our own, as you know, we were involved in the investigation of that mine, and Kel Drake is quite the fierce warrior. It might even be preferential for you to escort us into the building. We truly have nothing to hide from you, and it would ensure the safety of all parties involved to make sure that he doesn't actually escape through any foul play, and we would very much welcome that kind of oversight.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps this is a matter for the state instead of a private agency.
Well, we don't.
I can have my men take care of the rest of these details. It's probably better to have those in charge taking care of hauntings rather than private company.
Has anyone in charge ever dealt with hauntings, true hauntings? I saw these ghosts with my own eyes last night, and they are fierce. I'm sorry to say, but I don't think any of your guards are very well equipped to handle them alone without us. Experienced members of VOA who have dealt with such matters before. And
You've dealt with ghosts?
We have.
Ghost hunters.
Ghostbusters.
This is not a matter to be tread on lightly, sir.
This is the most ghastly ghosts I've ever seen. So, I think we need as much help as we can get, and vice versa.
If you need as much help as you can get, then it only stands to reason that I will employ my guards, my clerics, and my wizards to see this matter to end quickly. Don't worry. We'll take care of it from here. Whose house is it that's haunted? Is it Lord Silverhorn's?
We can take care of it, I assure you.
You're asking for help, and I'm saying I can take care of it instead. I don't see why you need to be doing this.
Well, we actually had a cleric of our own lined up to help us with the investigation. A very, very experienced cleric. So I think we'll be okay with just a few guards.
Can you manage this on your own, or do I need to step in and take care of it for you?
We will manage it on our own. Your Majesty.
You do not bring confidence into this negotiation. Perhaps it would be better if we took care of it.
No, we can take care of it. We've been doing it.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Then take care of it. And he storms out, sort of pissed.
Someone pooped in his cereal this morning.
So you guys can come back and pick him up when you need, anytime in the next week, and take him to wherever you want. You'll have one or two guards to escort him around. And that'll be that.
What types of guards are these? These are prince guards. These gotta be strong guys. Level 5s.
Sure, you want to split XP with 2 level 5 characters?
We don't have to split XP with shit if they're dead, Koibu, but... yeah! No, okay. Alright, just checking.
Yeah. Alright, well, you got another 4 days of downtime before you're all rested.
Sounds good.
Alright, why don't we take a short break, and when we come back, we'll investigate the mansion.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm still trying his clothes.
Are we on break, Steve?
Do I need to do that? I'm finding the card. Hold on. Okay. We'll catch you guys on the other side of the break. Don't go anywhere. Bye.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Of Dice and Men. We have a few more days of downtime in which you guys can prepare your latest party member for their trip to the Haunted Mansion, as well as gather, get the almost dead Kel Silverhorn along with you, and in which you get a note from Lady Sandra down in Whalers Bay. She says, after investigating with the first maid, what she saw when she woke up and fled town was Lord Silverhorn rummaging around in the kitchen late one night, but like halfway through the kitchen, like standing inside of the counter, so his legs are like below in the cabinets and his upper body is just above the counter, as if he's like reaching through up cupboards and trying to pull things out, but he never brings anything out, and he's semi-phased through something, and then he turned to look at her, and that's when she screamed and grabbed her shit and bolted.
Wow.
Yep.
So she saw Silverhorn too.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yes.
So Lady Sandra is home now?
Nope, she's just reporting back from Whalers Bay with that letter that you
okay.
had asked her to send to you.
Mm. Yes.
Okay. So, you've all had a long rest. It is now Tuesday, the 15th of January, 1512. You've had a few people come bringing you cases of ghosts in their houses nearby in the time that you've had downtime, and they've all been very obviously like, no, there's not a ghost in your house. The weird creaking noise is like the loose door on the barn, or that like rattling noise coming through the wall. That's just your neighbors getting it on like a creaky bed. You know, there's no ghosts here.
Did they get paid for those?
It's a good question. Probably insignificantly, because they're like, we've got ghosts. And then when you guys are like, sorry, it's just a barn door, they're like, oh, well, I guess I don't need ghost hunters, bye. And then they peace out. And you guys are resting, and how much time do you want to like spend getting money out of dirty peasants?
I while we were resting, I wanted to try to find a cleric or like someone magical who could help us specifically with ghosts.
Is there not a cleric in the party? No, you are a bard and a druid, which are both near to clerics, but not quite. There is a cleric in town.
Could I go? Yeah, could I go talk to them?
Sure. The high cleric in town is a woman known as Mother Gilda. She is a 100-year-old dwarf and a cleric of Martha, the goddess of healing and life.
Toki's gonna love her.
I love dwarves.
All right, let's. Where's she located? Do I know?
Yeah, she's in the big temple in town.
Okay, I want to go to the big temple in town.
I'm sorry, I have a genetics question. Can dwarves and humans and stuff breed in your world, or?
Humans and dwarves do not interbreed.
Do not or cannot?
Cannot. They will not bear offspring.
Okay. Just curious. What about elves and dwarves and humans?
Oh.
Well, you can't mix 3, but
well, I'm saying, like, is there any
dwarves,
combination of any of these, like, outside racial
elves
things?
And humans, for sure.
Elves and humans.
Make
Elves and
halflings
humans
or
can
whatever?
mix. Elves and orcs can mix. I think elves and goblins can mix, but it just doesn't happen ever.
Okay.
Wait,
just
elves
checking.
and dwarves can, you said?
Elves and humans. Humans are the race that breeds with other people. So humans can mix with elves or orcs or goblins, maybe a few other things here and there. I don't think anything mixes with dwarves or gnomes or halflings.
Sounds good.
Have people tried?
Why don't you try?
Whoa!
Pass on that.
Damn.
To the temple.
To the temple!
Yes.
All right. You end up at the big cathedral in town, and you are looking for Mother Gilda. You can find her leading services. And yeah.
I want to wait till the end of her service, and then I would like to approach her.
Excellent. You approach her. She sees you. Welcome, child. How may I help you?
Hello. It's nice to meet you. I'm Daff. I run a detective agency in town called VOA. And I assume
you've been quite the talk of the temple since
Yes.
your little announcement.
Yes, so you've heard of the ghosts. Well, I'm sure a cleric like yourself is very well versed in ghosts and getting rid of them. Am I correct?
I have some knowledge and expertise in this subject, but it is not my area of specialization.
Well, I was wondering if you would accompany us to the Silverhorn estate to help us get rid of the ghosts and send them on their way. I have only heard very, very good things about you, positive things, about how kind and helpful you are and devoted to your god. And I know that I thought that you would be willing to help because this ghost is rampaging on these poor people in the estate. They had to flee town. They're terrified. And I'm not sure if VOA has all the resources to drive out a ghost. And I thought you would be the best person to ask for assistance.
As I understand it, VOA is an agency hired by others to complete investigations, missions, tasks, quests, that sort of thing.
Yes.
Wonderful. And what is your pay for this job?
Wait, what did the Lady Sandra say she'd pay us?
She told us
She
she would
said-
pay us 15,000 copper, sorry.
15,000 cash.
2 gold pieces.
Yeah, can I offer her? I can pay you,
I
two
don't know.
gold.
How much are you being paid for this job? And remember, I am a cleric of Martha and the head cleric in town.
Yes, we are being paid 15,000 copper.
Why don't you hand the contract over to me and I will gladly take care of this issue.
God damn it. Just leave.
All right.
We're not getting help.
Well, I'm very disappointed in your lack of of graciousness, my lady. I was I was very willing to pay you for your help and your assistance, and I was
You're asking me to solve your problems for you but not take the pay for you?
I was going to pay you, and I wasn't. You weren't going to solve the problems. You were going to assist. My
You're
lady.
asking me to clear the place of ghosts. You're asking for an exorcist to get rid of ghosts, right? Is that not the entirety of your task?
Well,
what part of
no,
it would you be fulfilling if I were to come along?
We'd be
I mean-
fighting the ghosts.
yes, there would.
There would be nothing to fight. I can handle this. Simply hand over the contract to me, and I shall do it easily.
Let's
We'll
just
be all
go.
right.
Let's
Have
just
a-
I'm
Can
done.
I walk forward? Ah, never mind. I shouldn't. Never mind.
What? What?
Have fun with your God.
Go off, King.
Nevid's clearly frustrated, places his hand on our brave leader, Daph's shoulder. Perhaps if this cleric of Martha is more concerned with gold than good, we should just take our services elsewhere.
I agree. I am thoroughly disappointed.
Okay.
So passive aggressive, I love it.
My god is scone.
Yeah, we're leaving.
We're leaving and we're gonna eat scone.
May the mother have mercy on your souls.
And
Says as you
yours.
depart.
You'll need
Yeah,
it.
so we're leaving them like we're Voa. No, I'm not calling you.
Bitch.
All right.
Okay, let's go. Alright, Nevitz, you're a reader, right? I think, it would do us all best if you would start reading heavily on ghosts and exorcism, because clearly we're not gonna get any help.
I can read.
Can you?
Yes.
What can you
What
read?
can you read?
The weather.
What is the
Light
weather?
out.
Good job.
All right.
We should carry around scones like treats to give.
Oh yeah,
to
I'm
the dog.
gonna carry on bags of food.
Yeah.
Okay, can we,
Snacks.
maybe it would be best if we went back to the agency and had a quick word to figure out which direction we best head from here.
I agree. Let's go.
All right. Back in the agency. You guys are settling down. You have had a long rest. You're all at full HP, full spell slots. You're all ready to go. Tonight is the night.
Look at that 33 health he has. That makes me happy. Anyway,
Okay,
You know,
I think
I
for,
say-
well, go
Sorry,
ahead,
go
I'm
on.
sorry.
no, please go on.
No,
Go
we don't know
ahead.
how many years you have left, Toki. Maybe it's
I
best that you
hate
get
to
all the
interrupt
words
you,
out.
Nevis. You are such a soft-spoken individual. Please speak when you can.
You flatter me, Toki. Maybe it's best that we keep in mind a couple of guidelines for future conversations that we have with people. I think it best to reveal the least amount of information possible whenever we have a conversation with someone. It's hard to know how much information they may be willing to give up if they don't know exactly what it is we're pursuing. It's also hard to know what they might do with any information we give them. For instance, if Martha, who now knows there are ghosts at a particular manor, were to go to that manor tonight and clear them up, it's entirely possible that she could pursue the gold reward on her own. We should also probably keep numbers to ourselves as well. How much we're being paid by any particular client should be a matter of client confidentiality. We probably shouldn't be revealing this information to anybody else. Just, I think, things for us to keep in mind in the future.
I agree.
You're right, Nevitz.
And now that
I'm
people,
sorry. What, Toki?
let me think. Hey, Neil, have I had any experiences with ghosts in my long life? Just curious.
I'm sure you have seen a haunting here or there, but they're probably more of the phantasmal type where there's like a spirit that appears visually or maybe like moves a few things but doesn't actually cause any harm. Like harmless poltergeists are probably the most
So I've never dealt with the ghosts of this caliber.
right. This is a
I see.
scary haunting, unlike anything you've seen before. Here.
You know, now with running here, maybe we can win this time.
I'm not sure if beating them in a fight would exercise them. I think we should read up on it, do our research, come in well prepared.
Maybe you talk to ghosts?
We could potentially talk to Ghost.
Well, now that we
Very
have the
interesting.
prince involved, I mean, we have a lot of arms that are going to be with us. I imagine that he'll send in a couple guards with us to fight with Keldrake. I don't know if slaying the specters is going to get us any closer to solving this investigation. Where do we go from here? What do we know right now?
We know, well, it was actually pretty interesting that none of the ghosts looked anything like Lord Silverhorn. But yet, some of the 3 of the people who have seen the ghosts saw specifically his face. Him.
Do we think that anyone here could communicate with Silverhorn if we saw him? Has anyone here practiced in speaking with ghosts?
Nope.
No. Which is why we do our research.
Lenny, I don't suppose you have any experience talking to the dead. Okay.
No.
Well, tonight's the night.
Just gotta do it.
We're going back, and what's the plan? I finished reading the book that was on the dresser. It doesn't really seem like there's any obvious way that it links to anything, right?
No, it seems like it was a book, just a regular old novel.
So what do we think that Silverhorn is doing at this manor? Can we try to figure out maybe a motivation for him being here? It seems like everybody that sighted him...
Maybe he's looking for something.
Well, so
I think
we've got 3 different sightings of him actually doing stuff at the house, right? One is him...
he's clearly having trouble moving on. He's trying to do things that are normal in his everyday life, but it's almost as if the ghost isn't aware. However, he's also been sighted calling for revenge, so he may be torn, where he wants to move on with his everyday life and not die, cling on to life, and also curse the person who caused him this pain.
Maybe we let ghosts kill a guy who killed him.
Maybe.
Why
Real
are
quick,
there so many
Koibu,
ghosts?
it's not like you're not gonna be like, oh, it's the next day and you missed your chance, right? We're like early in the evening, we've got plenty of time to talk.
Yeah. This
Okay,
is like you
just-
wake up in the morning,
Yeah,
you're
okay,
ready
yep, just
to do
making
it.
sure.
Totally.
Okay. Okay, sorry, keep going.
Do you think that would work, Nevitz? We let the ghost kill, I think you said kill Drake.
Maybe we should, let's review all of the sightings so far of Lord Silverhorn. So I can recall 3 that I'm aware of. The first one that we have is Lord Silverhorn being in the pantry, the kitchen, just being innocuous. Didn't seem as though he was up to anything threatening or aggressive there. The second one that I can think of is the butler Gerald saw Silverhorn in the garden at night. He didn't seem to be threatening there as well. And then the third sighting that we have is Silverhorn coming through a door, screaming about vengeance with a blade in his hand. Do we think that there's anything that ties these together, or any amount of significance to any of these hauntings or activities?
I think it's exactly as I said. How he wants to continue on his normal life and read as he normally does and walking about his estate as he normally does. But he calls for vengeance on the person who tore him from his life.
Think how Drake could know anything?
Maybe.
It's possible, but
We'll
he has no
definitely question
motivation
him.
to help us. I don't think that he could do anything.
Yes, he does.
We could intimidate
Help
him.
us, and we'll save you from your execution.
How could we possibly do that?
We're not gonna do it, that's the point.
Oh, clever.
We lied to him.
Ultimately, it's up to Daft if we decide to pursue any course of action that would involve lying, but...
What?
I don't know.
We
whatever.
could lie to kill Drake, and we could tell
Yes.
him that maybe we'll try to break him out of prison or get him released, or negotiate for his release if he can help us solve this case.
Well, first,
agree.
ask him if he'll help us regardless,
I
and if
don't
he
know.
says no, use it as a bargaining tool.
Sure.
I'm done. I have no other.
I
what
think-
else can we do?
I think it
Count
best
Drake is
if we have
very...
if we have this conversation with him, make sure that there are no guards within earshot. We do not want word of a potential breakout getting back to the Chancellor or Prince, or we could find ourselves in deep trouble.
And we will not break him out no matter what.
No.
Probably not.
We won't.
Most likely.
We won't.
We won't be likely to do it, I agree.
We won't do it, Nevitz. And if we do, then...
I think it's best that we always keep all options open, just in case.
Well, I'm closing this one, all right? This door is closed, okay? We're not breaking anyone out of prison, okay?
I will remind
Doing
you
our
that that
job.
is quite the high road for somebody that has currently stashed 16 glowing lanterns belonging to potentially the state upstairs in the very place that you do business.
I'm not doing this out of the kindness of my heart, Nevitz. I'm not doing this out of the...
Stole?
No,
He's making a
no.
joke. He's
We're
making
borrowing.
We're borrowing
We're
some
borrowing.
lanterns.
Yeah.
Oh, borrow lantern.
But it's a secret borrowing. We don't want anyone
Yeah,
to know.
don't
It's
tell
for it's
anyone.
a surprise later on for somebody else.
A party, yeah.
Surprise for who?
It's
That's a surprise
surprise.
as well. It's a
Well,
very
if I'm involved in the surprise, I should know for who.
well.
so
You
I
won't.
can
You.
tell.
It will tell you later. It might even be for you. Just don't even worry about us talking about this.
Surprise for me?
Pretend that you didn't hear about this, Lenny.
Oh. Lenny will
Anyway,
Yeah,
we would
happy.
never be freeing Keldrake out of the kindness of our hearts. It would just be a negotiating tactic, of course. But
Yes, but the reason that we stole the lanterns was to get gold. It is pretty hard to be caught, and it's pretty easy to go about our lives without getting caught from stealing the lanterns. However, freeing a criminal after you stopped his execution...
I'm sure
Nevitz,
greater heists in history have gone unsolved than freeing a simple patricidal moron. Don't worry.
we are a detective agency. Being criminals is the worst thing we could do for business.
Well, that's not true. Being accused of being criminals would be the worst thing we could do for business.
Either way, we're not actually going to, you know?
Nice.
Oh, we break
Not
out or
actually.
not?
No, we
We're
should,
not breaking anyone out.
We're not breaking anybody
No.
out, Lenny.
We're only asking him for help, and if he doesn't help us, then maybe we'll
Kill.
offer him his freedom.
But we're gonna be lying.
Yeah,
That-
most likely we will be, yes.
We will be lying, Nevitz.
Of course.
Go
Miss
do
Dookie.
research on ghosts. Go.
I don't know
want
what
to
you
see
expect me to
your-
uncover about ghosts.
I want you to read books, Nevitz. Read books. You're good at gathering information. Just do it.
I
okay?
can gather information, but you wouldn't expect a layman to go and read medical texts to perform
Nevin,
surgery.
I just think she doesn't want to see your face right now.
Oh. Well, thank you, Toki. Okay, I go up to my stairs, and I make spooky
Wait.
Go
ghost
up to my
noises.
stairs.
I go up to my
Nevin.
room. What?
You teach me to read?
Unfortunately, Lenny, I don't think you possess the funds right now that would be required for me to endure something that requires so much patience. But maybe after our next assignment.
Lenny will stop
Nevitz
eating his
is
scone and
being-
look sad.
Oh, when Lenny
yeah,
looks
yeah.
sad, I'll walk over to him and I'll say, "Listen, as soon as we finish this one, we'll go over a couple shorter books, okay?
You promise?
I promise."
Make him pinky swear.
Yay.
Do the pinky swear, Lenny.
Pinky swear.
I wrap my whole hand around his pinky because I'm like a little guy, right? And he's a huge dude. So,
Yeah, you are.
Oh yeah, I've seen this intro.
What do you mean by that, Katerino?
Sorry.
What cat? What?
Nothing. No! Oh my god!
Miss Toki, more scone.
Of course, Lenny. You've eaten 23 by now. Are you not full?
No.
Okay, of course, of course. Oh god, I'm running out of...
Running out of scones.
Gotta
God.
keep baking.
All right,
Sorry.
let's do it. You can go and round up Keldrake from.
Oh, wait. Let's talk about exactly what we're going to do. Okay, so just so we
Okay.
know tonight, guys, we need to be 100% on the same page regarding all
Okay.
actions tonight. Toki,
So
You
let's
were
start with you, Nevitz.
poking the
You need
ghost
to be
last
on the
time.
same page as us.
I agree.
Okay.
No poking ghosts this time, okay? Do not provoke anything that we don't mean to in advance. Yes?
Of course.
Okay.
Can you not jump off the tower and leave us to die like last time?
I believe that me being at the bottom of that tower was the only reason we got out alive, but thank you, Toki.
I actually respect what Nevitz did. I think he did the best thing possible, and I think all of us would have died if we didn't jump off the tower.
Okay, fine, whatever.
Okay, so what is the plan for tonight?
But next time, maybe use a rope. Maybe tie a rope for us, okay?
Yeah, when I don't have 15 screaming banshees trying to tear my soul from my body, I'll be sure to carefully tie a rope around a pillar next time.
Yeah, we'll help
Thanks,
you. We're
Nevitz.
friends, okay, Nevitz?
We'll go to Kildrake, and we'll ask him if he has any knowledge that could help us with the ghosts.
Okay.
Yes.
If he uses, or actually, he might not even know anything, right? But in the slim chance that, he refuses to help us, just out of, while the guards are away, kindly threaten him with his freedom. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. When you arrive at the jail, you find Kel Silverhorn there in bad shape. He looks like he's been recently beaten. He's hunching over, like one of his ribs is broken. His face is cut and bruised all over the place. He's at effectively like 1 to 5 HP here. And he's got his 2 caretakers with him that have been expecting your arrival. They've already got him shackled up and ready to go. They take a look at you, the 4 of you arriving, say, well, you need this one, right?
That's the one.
We got him in a submissive state. He'll come with you, no problem. You don't, need us to go to the haunted house, do you?
We actually would prefer you to come with us, and the prince advised it as well, so there's no funny business going on.
Wait. Are these caretakers, like, useful
Those are
in
guards,
combat?
Useful in they're 0th level guards. 2d8 plus 2 hit points plus 3 to hit, 1d6 plus 2 damage.
Wait, didn't we talk about how we wanted these guys? Wasn't that a thing?
Okay.
Plus 3 to hit, 1d6 plus 1 damage.
They can tank 1 ghost hit.
Maybe not in best interest to bring such tiny, puny men.
I thought we talked about this and we wanted the guards, right?
Sounded like that we wanted like good guards who could actually fight. These ones just seem like useless shitters.
Yeah,
Again,
It seems like the problem is that if people are providing us with too much help, they're going to be reluctant to allow us to walk away with the purse. So, that's your decision, Daff. Good luck. Choose wisely. All of our lives hang in the balance
And our XP might get
of
taken
your
a little.
decisions right now.
Pick Daff.
I suppose that we will go... Well, last time it was pretty difficult. We had a hard time. We also didn't have spells. So, let's go alone. Without the guards.
Okay. They
Alright.
happily hand him off to you. They give you the shackles. They give you the key that opens them if you need to for whatever reason. And they'll come with you and escort you to the estate. But then they're just going to hang out outside the walls while you deal with the ghosts. They're not particularly excited about this, you know? They didn't become a town guard in order to go
They're
fight
scared.
ghosts. Yeah. Yeah, they came to this position so they could beat people with their sticks and haul them off to jail.
Huh.
Is Lenny spelled with an I or a Y?
I.e.
Wait, would it be? Would he even know? Would he even have a spelling for his name, or would they just call themselves that?
I probably wouldn't know how to spell my name.
Well, I don't know if you would have like a spelled name, right? If you're living amongst a tribal people, it's not like you have like an office for birth certificates or like a county clerk to file paperwork
Yeah.
with, right?
Yeah, probably not.
So you can spell his name however you want.
Thank you, Nevitz.
No problem.
Because Lenny doesn't know how to.
Alright.
Nice.
Lenny should definitely lead the way.
Do you want me to lead with the guy in my hand too, or one of you want to hold him?
I suppose probably Lenny should hold him down, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll hold on to him and I'll
Wait, Koibu, are you muted?
I'm here. What's
Oh,
up?
okay, sorry. Someone said you were muted.
ban that idiot in chat.
I will. Okay.
Me go inside building then? Gesture towards the mansion, I'd assume.
Yes, let us go. Lenny leading the way, then me,
Oh.
then Daff and Nevitz together, because
How is this gonna work with my? I wouldn't have my sword out then, right? Because I have to
You're
hold
so
on to
small.
his chain. I can only hold 2 things.
Wait,
correct?
let me.
Right, so
let me,
you can.
let me hold on to the chain then.
I'll give it to Toki.
I'll just walk by him.
Could I just tie the chain to my arm, actually, and then like?
Yeah, that's totally fine. Totally do that.
You know what? I'm gonna let Toki hold the chain. Actually.
Alright,
sure?
I'll just hold the chain. I'll hold the chain. I'll hold the chain.
Toki can do it.
He has like 1 health, right? And he's like in not good shape.
Yep.
I can whack him with my staff and he'd die. Cool, alright.
Yeah, that's his HP right there, and his AC is 10. I'm gonna use the same token that we did before, but he's just wearing clothes, right? He doesn't have any arms or armor.
If
And-
Daff wants to be behind me and can just like kind of like push me in the direction you want to go, 'cause I have no idea where the fuck we want to go in this house. I've never been here.
Also, should now be a good time to ask Kill some things?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Nevitz?
You're good at words, Nevitz.
Wait, what do you want me to talk to him about?
Ask him if he can help us in any way, shape, or form. Know anything.
I mean, these types of interactions aren't really my strong suit. I was kind of thinking Daff would do this.
All right. Well, I mean, I usually do, and then you take over.
Well, I'm
forcefully.
only here to offer suggestions, but you're ultimately the channeling of the will of the party, so... If you would like, I could ask him, these questions for you if you give me permission to do so.
I'll get back to you on that, okay?
Okay.
All right. Mr. Keldrake. Did your uncle... Nevitz, you go. Nevitz, it's your turn.
Are we asking these
No
questions
idea.
inside the building or outside before we end?
It's a good question. First off, when are you going into the building? Are you doing it at sundown or before sundown?
But what do you call... It's not dusk, when, like, the sun is just starting to go down? What's that called? Is that called dusk?
Sunset?
Dusk.
Yeah, Lily.
Dusk.
There's a better word for it, idiot.
Sunset?
No.
Dusk?
Sunshit.
I thought dusk was only in the morning, or is that dawn? Oh no, dusk to
That's
dawn.
dawn.
Yeah,
you
dusk.
muffin.
Hey, Lily,
Holy
listen.
shit,
Just because
I
your
learned
head
in
is so fucking
second
red doesn't mean
grade.
you have to be so
Jesus
hot-headed, okay?
Christ.
Calm the fuck down. You're out of control right now.
Anyway, it's dusk right now, right?
Lily,
Fine.
calm the fuck down.
I am
Be
calmed
nice.
down. Don't tell me to calm down when I am calmed down.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna talk to Keldrake, okay?
Okay.
Okay. It's dusk, okay?
Yeah, we've established this, Steven. The rest of us already knew this.
Keldrake, it appears as though your slain uncle is haunting this house. And he seems to be screaming for vengeance as he comes through these doors. Would you happen to know anything about what would summon him back from the dead to haunt his lover's house?
Well, so as the prince said,
It's as the prince said.
killing family is frowned upon.
You don't have
Yeah.
any other
You didn't know that one?
information or any other piece of wisdom or knowledge or insight as to why he might be here?
If I ever thought he was going to come back from the dead, I wouldn't have killed him. Or I would have found a better way.
I think this guy's useless in terms of questioning.
Okay, as I turn back to Daff, I kind of like say under my breath, in a not so very under my breath way. It's a shame. We probably could have worked something out with him if he would have had some information for us too.
It's unfortunate.
Does he
We have
react
a
at
lot
all,
of
or is he
power.
just like whatever? He doesn't give a fuck.
He's got nothing to offer you.
Wow.
Genuinely, he knows nothing.
Thanks for
He's got
spoiling, Koibu.
That's what I do best.
I didn't get to that part in the book yet.
Useless! I don't say that out loud. I'm thinking it.
Maybe we give him to the ghost. See if that's what ghost wants.
Can I feed him a scone?
Me?
No, Keldrake.
Yeah, he will nibble at it. He's got a hard time chewing. His face has been beaten rather badly, so it's kind of sore and tense, and he's missing some teeth fairly freshly.
They're pretty soft, so it should be okay.
Yeah.
I'll take
Chuck
half
is
of
an
his
expert
scone.
scone maker.
All right.
Wait. Okay, Lenny, you could have more than half. You deserve it, buddy.
You enter the estate at dusk. The guards are outside the walls. It's growing dim within the estate itself. Where would you like to go? What would you like to do?
Ooh, what if we stand near the entrance with Keldrake and we bang some pots and pans, be like, "Hey, ghosties, we have him right here," and then
Well,
like, you know.
I mean, I don't think
I
we
don't
need
know
to make a
about
lot
that
of noise
idea.
for the ghosts to come out. They seem to come out all on their own.
I know, but they never came out while we were in the first floor or anything.
Why don't we see how far we have to be for them to come out?
How
Why
about
don't we wait for them here and then advance slowly if we don't see any signs of them? There'll probably be more of ghostly activity now that we have Keldrake.
Yeah, maybe we should just wait in the center room so that we have good visibility, we can see anybody coming, and we'll see if anybody comes for Keldrake himself.
Yeah.
With Lenny protecting us.
Yeah.
Me protect.
Wait, what, Lenny? What is Lenny's AC?
15.
Oh, okay.
All right. The sun goes
We
down.
should have gotten him armor.
Darkness falls.
Wait, I only have 10 AC.
Yes. You have a spell to change that.
I know.
And you shape change.
That's true too. That's also
Yeah, you're
very
pretty
cool.
tanky because of your druid body.
And because of your chunkiness, yeah.
Yeah.
What, Steven?
Chunky,
What
more
are you
like
trying to say?
chunky.
I said that they would have to chunk quite a few of your HPs down in order to kill you.
Funny, that's not what I heard. Maybe
Oh,
speak
not what
up
I heard
next
either.
time so I understand the first time.
Lily, take your finger and just brush the hair back, because I think you can't hear anything that's going on right now. Maybe they're covering your headphones, or...
All right. As you
All right.
stand
Okay.
in the main hall, waiting for something to happen, and the sun goes down, and the stars. Well, I guess they don't come out because it's the middle of winter.
Wait, what is the date today? Are we on like the 15th or what?
Today is the 15th of January,
Okay.
1512.
Keeping track of that rent payment. All right.
You you see materializing in the small parlor before you many ghostly figures, these dark billowing black shapes
How
sort
many?
of just appear.
There's 5 of them.
5 of them.
Good counting,
Why
Lenny.
are
Wow. Those reading lessons
Good
are already
job,
paying off.
Lenny. There are 5 ghosts. We're gonna try to make that a 0, okay?
Maybe we hand over the prisoner to the ghosts.
What's the point if he dies?
Yeah, we should probably
Maybe they
keep
go
him.
away.
Just a quick reminder, we absolutely cannot let Keldrake die here. We should
The
consider
ghost
that
is
to
moving
be
towards us.
the utmost importance. Okay.
Ghost, we have person for you.
No? Lenny, kill ghosts.
I mean, I'll roll initiative and attack the ghost.
Wait, how do you do
Alright,
the
let's all roll.
initiative thing again? I can't figure it out.
Select
If you click
token?
on your
Alright.
token in the upper left
Oh.
corner, you're gonna see an initiative button.
Wait, I
Got
see
it,
the
thanks,
ghost
sorry.
coming, so can't I cast spells beforehand?
Oh, wow, we got a boss mob already, Koibu?
I clicked the wrong button and I made the ghost the size of the entire map somehow.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
So good. They're just overcoming our entire people. Looks awesome.
Like,
Wow.
Yeah, there we go.
Now you can see their faces more clearly. Quick, inspect the ghosts. Oh my god.
Ghostbusters, final boss.
Why are there so many? That's what I'm a little like about.
That's a great question. Why are there so many ghosts?
that's important because he repeated it.
Wow.
That's really important. Why are there so many ghosts? Alright, critical thing.
Maybe. And why did none of them look like Keldrake? Maybe because these aren't Keldrake.
What if they're the miners?
What
oh
if
my god.
we
The
should probably deal with
miners!
what's in front of us before we speculate too much?
Okay, but
Okay,
Leonie,
yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So we see the ghosts materialize in front of us, right?
Yes.
So wouldn't I have time, theoretically, to cast like, I don't know, Barkskin like twice or something on my
You
teeth?
totally would have time if when the ghosts materialize, you say, I cast Bark Skin.
Oh
But
my
once
gosh,
everyone's
I
moved
was just
around and
waiting. I didn't know.
No, you gotta interrupt people in that shit. Like when I said he's bringing the axe up to cut the head down, and then Steven was like, no, wait!
I thought it was just a given. Like, I'm prepping some spells. Okay, you can't even give me one spell in prep. Okay, alright.
No, you gotta start calling that shit. If you had said, like, I'm gonna cast Bark Skin when I see the ghosts.
I have trouble speaking up sometimes.
That's
Neil.
crazy, because when we play League, you can't shut the fuck up, Lily. You're
oh,
always
oh,
talking shit the
oh,
entire
no,
game.
Don't even play League with me to...
Nevitz, it's your turn.
My character token has been moved. That guy right there, that ghost, he's definitely in range of somebody else for a sneak attack, right?
He is within 5 feet of your ally.
Absolutely he is. I come forward, rapier out, and I take a good swing. 20 to hit. Absolutely, that is a hit, correct?
Absolutely.
We're gonna do, what is it, like 4 damage?
8 piercing plus your sneak attack damage of 7 for that would be 15 divided by 2 because they take half damage is going to be 7.
What? You round down?
Yeah.
Whoa, that guy's a lot of life.
All right, the first specter or shade
excuse
comes
me.
forward.
I would like to do my cunning action to use a bonus action to just kind of slip back here, okay? Because I like to hang out with my buddy Caldrake.
He gets an opportunity attack. Oh.
He used cunning action.
I used cunning
to
action.
Disengage as a bonus action.
Remember that rogue you played that killed me so much? You should remember this. Okay, we're done.
Right.
Really?
The next shade moves over towards Daff and reaches out to you with a 21 to hit, Daff.
That sure does hit.
You will take 6 damage, and your strength is reduced by 1d4.
Well, these guys...
By 4.
Okay, it's time to
Strength
leave
is
again.
temporarily 5.
That's fine.
All right. The next shade will filter over to here, also next to Daff, and reach out to touch you. With a 10 to hit is no good.
Yeah. Good. Yay.
Ghostly fingers kind of move through your lute, your violin without touching you. And the next one comes up to Lenny. Lenny, this is the first time you've ever seen a ghost, and it reaches out to you and brushes you gently across the neck. And as it does so, your flesh just begins to like fade and wither. You take 10 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And you lose 1 point of strength temporarily.
Wow.
Lenny, it's your turn.
So I have a +2 to hit now, yeah?
What was your strength before?
16. Goes on to 15.
Then yes.
I'm getting spooked.
Lenny will rage. Obviously. Okay. And now I'm going to attempt to shove the... I guess I can't shove a... Can I shove a ghost prone?
You can try. You've never done
I'm going
that
to try
before.
it as a bonus action to shove the ghost prone.
Go ahead. Give me
that just
an
an attack to hit?
opposed athletics check. Natural 1 twice.
Impressive.
I think
Yikes.
Lenny is shaken. I'm not even
Yeah.
bothered to resist with the ghost.
Lenny will then attempt to attack with his one-handed sword.
Wait, what? I don't know what Lenny's rage noise sounds like. When...
Scones!
14 is definitely a hit on the ghost. Roll me some damage.
All right.
Damage.
8.
8 is resistant to non-magical damage, so it only takes 4.
Oh, he's dead.
Nice hit.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. And the next shade goes...
Wait, just to make... some of these shades have dramatically different HP, yeah? You rolled them all or something?
Yes.
Okay,
They will all have dramatically different HP.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
The next one will phase on through. I don't know... it does not have enough movement to attack you afterwards because it has to phase through the wall, which slows it down a little bit. And it becomes Daff's turn. You have ghosts on 2 sides.
Yes, I do. Okay, I would like to... I think I'm going to try to... Well, they will get attack of opportunities if I move away.
Well,
Is
yeah,
this correct?
unless you take an action to disengage.
Might be worth it because I don't have a lot of health. I guess I will use. I guess I'll disengage with an action. I think that's the smartest thing to do.
And where do you go?
I want to go back here behind the rest of the party.
Okay.
Actually, maybe in front of this guy.
I think
I should tank it before him. And I think I'm going to use Bartok Inspiration with my bonus action on Lenny.
Lenny, you have 1 Bardic Inspiration die.
Yeah.
What does that do?
So you gain a d6 and you can roll the die and add the number rolled to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
The music died.
Oh, I don't even have music.
So I am on turn.
Check the gear icon, see if it is turned down too low. Or if the tab has been muted. I don't know.
Stop.
Okay. Toki, it is your turn.
Okay. Okay.
What do you do?
Touch Daff and give him Barkskin.
Thanks.
Which makes his AC be no less than 16?
Mhm.
All right, Daff. 16 AC
then-
for you.
Wait.
Nice.
Wild Shape is a bonus action, right?
Where do I
Okay,
where
with
can I
that,
put these like temporary stuff?
I'm gonna turn into a
In your
giant
brain.
grizzly, super scary bear again.
All right, you turn back into a bear. Bigger, scarier bear, though.
Wait, shouldn't Lily make these sound effects? You're
Yes.
not playing bear.
There we go.
Okay, where's my bear token?
Can you roll 3d8 plus 6 for your bear's HP?
Come on, bear.
Jesus.
Plus RNG.
Holy shit, it's the Princess Bride guy. Oh, wait.
Good.
That is 3 HP above average for a bear.
Why do I...
Okay, and I'm going to just, position myself as if, protecting,
That's pretty good.
and then I can't attack, right? Is that my...
Right. That's the
Done,
end of
done,
your turn.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Nevitz, top of the initiative order again.
I got an extra token. Oh, did you delete it?
I deleted it.
Okay, thanks. Hold on, I had to refresh roll 20 to do the chat stuff. Okay, there we go. Okay. I would like to move over to the side and attack this one, okay?
Yes.
Actually, that should be with advantage, right? For sure. Or I can move here.
You can
it's
move
fine.
a little bit
Yeah,
up.
I
There
can.
you go. That's much better.
Yeah, it is better.
Nice.
22 to hit, for sure.
Hit.
13.
Nice.
We can round, that's okay. And then we're gonna do some sneaker attacker right there. 17 rounds down to a 9, I think. 10.
Minus 9 HP on the Spectre, and it is almost dead. Your sword
Nice.
slashes at it, and little bits of
Good
it
job.
just disappear into the ether.
Thanks. I meant it rounded down to an 8. I was just lying. I'm sorry. He should have 1 more HP.
Good call. Probably won't make a difference, but I
Okay.
appreciate the honesty.
No problem. Okay.
All right. The next shade moves over to this direction. And it reaches out to you, Daff, but with your AC, it misses.
Thanks, Toki.
The next one comes over here and surrounds the barbarian, attacking it. 12 to hit.
Nope.
Nope, because his AC is a 15.
And this largest one over here moves forward as well and reaches out to choke the barbarian with its 2 phantom hands. With a critical hit.
Oh
It
no.
chokes
He
you
does choke me.
for 17 points of damage. However, you are raging and you
Yeah.
are resistant to necrotic, right?
I'm resistant to everything but psychic.
Okay, so 17 divided by 2
Take
is going to
8.
be 8.
Yep.
And you also lose another 1d4 points of strength.
Okay.
1 more point. Lucky
Damn.
you.
Good roll.
It's not terrible.
Okay, this ghost that is flanked between the two of you will just turn its body inside out and backwards and attack Nevitz. With an 8 to hit is no good. The ghost cannot reach you as you dance about it with your sword in front of you. Lenny.
Just man.
I'm gonna attack the ghost in front of me. Actually, first I'm gonna take the shove action on the ghost, see if it does anything.
All right, bonus action shove the ghost. Ooh. The ghost responds with its own athletics or acrobatics, I believe, and fails to contest your shove. So as you sort of knock it, your shield goes right through the ghost. Beautiful blow, would have knocked anyone else on their feet, but your arm just passes right through it without causing it any harm, and it does not fall prone.
Great.
All right, then I'll attack it.
Okay. 20 hits.
For...
4 damage to the ghost, killing it. It vanishes into air.
Good job.
His sense of level
This is
up.
a way better. This is a way better time than our last time. We're having a great time.
Well, so far, chill.
The next shade is here, and it tries to choke Lenny. 22 to hit. Thankfully, it doesn't have advantage.
Damn.
For just 11 divided by 2 is going to be 5 necrotic damage.
All
Your
right.
strength will drop by 3. It's about time. So I think your strength is at 11
It's at
now.
11.
So,
You're fine.
ooh,
Easy.
It's fine.
Got a lot of
It's
tank
fine,
to burn
everybody.
daft.
Well, I was going to use Dissonant Whispers, but I think I would rather heal Lenny. So...
Anytime you heal me, it's like healing me for double.
Why?
Because I take half damage on everything.
through. Whoa, effective HP. Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Lenny. At level 1.
Nice.
Nice, nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any
And,
other actions there, Daff?
I will stay where I am, I think.
Okay.
Actually, could I... No, I would take a full action to move myself and the chained guy, like, behind Toki, yeah?
I mean, I was already trying to, like, I did call, like, I was, like, trying to protect them. Because they should be behind me.
You can move, but there are ghosts adjacent to you that will get attacks of opportunity if you do so.
I think I should stay where I am then, I guess.
Alright. Bear Toki.
Bear Toki.
Bear Toki. Can I attack this one?
Yes. That's kind of over your other party members, right? I know you're a large creature, but that is sort of in... You have to, like, be attacking past Daff and Kel Silverhorn. It seems probably... I'd give you disadvantage on the attacks.
Never mind. I don't want to move anymore. Okay. I'll just go for this one right in front of me.
Alright, so something like that is what you're
Yeah.
looking at. Okay. Go for it, Bear.
Okay, how do I... It's a multi-attack?
Yeah, go ahead and click multi-attack, and you can see that you can make 1 bite and 1 claw. So, make a bite and a claw.
Nice.
5 is no good. You
Damn.
critically miss biting the ghost, but your claws come through and rake it from the head down. Doing 10, which is reduced to 5, bringing the ghost
Not
to
that
a
bad.
little better than half HP.
She
When
transforms into a creature. Her whole body
Yeah,
isn't
is it
like magical
magical?
or something, right?
Correct. Not until higher levels.
Okay. I guess.
Nevitz.
Am I close enough to that shade up there to provoke an attack of opportunity?
Nope.
Cool. In that case, well, in that case, I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll hop up here so that I am adjacent to this guy, and I will.
Flanking.
Yeah, and I will take an attack.
Nice.
13 is enough.
Good. The 21 is what I would have hit anyway, but that works, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Indubitably.
Stop. 13 damage. Rounds down to 6,
Rounds to 6. The shade is badly wounded.
and
It's
then
only partially visible now.
Good job,
cunning
guys.
action away right here.
Okay. Next shade goes, and you can see Kel Drake Silverhorn like cowering behind Daff. He's got broken ribs, swollen face, his hands and feet are shackled. He's got no way to defend himself. So he's sort of like cowering back here as this specter reaches for you, Daff, and criticals you.
Oh God! Please
no,
no.
Daff.
Please no.
Daff, you're going to take 20 necrotic damage, which will bring you to 0. It's 4 points shy of outright killing you. 1d4, and you will lose 1 temporary point of strength. Hopefully someone can heal you before you die.
Duff.
So Daff is down. The next specter ignores the bear and tries to kill the warrior here with the barbarian with a grabbing at you. Its hands pass through you. You can feel it gripping your heart for the first roll.
Bartok Inspiration.
Sure. Which does
1d6. I'm gonna try and take it off of his attack roll. Is that allowed?
I think you add it
that's
to yours.
Oh, I added to mine. Sorry. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So it will rake your heart for 4 necrotic damage. And you will lose 1d4, another 1 point of strength, bring you to 10.
You got the real shit dice today.
Tell me about it. And the next shade. Is it interested? No. It's very happy to be here and attacking Lenny. So it reaches out for you as well, Lenny, but misses, leaving us with Lenny's turn.
I'm gonna attack. I don't have flanking, right? Because he's far.
Right.
I'll just attack that one, the same one.
Okay. 11 is not going to be good enough to hit, though.
Damn.
Yeah, Lenny will chill.
Okay. That same shade responds. As you reach out, I guess as you're slashing at it, it goes to intercept your arm partway through and grabs it. Your attack falls short as it rakes your arm for 3 adjusted damage and will drain from you 3 more strength. You're down to 7. If you reach 0, you die.
No problem. You're fine, dude.
Death.
You need to roll a nat 20.
Give me a death saving throw, Daff. Roll a 20.
I'm coming.
Ooh, close,
Oof.
but no cigar.
Got it.
Bear Toki.
Good.
Okay.
Doing great.
I am a relatively large-sized bear. Neil, I'm sure you can agree.
Mm-hmm.
So I can also, as a bear, I travel on 4 legs. So can't I, like, step over these bodies, like, put them under my body?
Yeah.
So can I do that?
Yeah, you can interpose yourself there, sort of pushing this one out of the way, who cowers behind you, dragging his chains, and you are over Daff, who is unconscious. So you can.
And I can at least bite the specter, right?
Totally. You can bite and claw.
I mean, if you insist, okay.
You don't have to, though. That will hit. Roll me some damage.
Yeah.
For 3. The specter fades from existence slightly.
Wait, did the health go down? I couldn't tell.
It did.
Okay.
And a claw is a crit
Nice.
for 7 damage, killing the specter.
Yay.
It vanishes. There are only 3 left, and it's Nevit's turn.
Okay. I'm going to dance forward, take a swing at this guy. 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
19 damage. That rounds to 9.
That will kill the specter. There are only 2 remaining.
And then I will cunning action over here, kind of, against the wall.
Sure, you don't even need to cunning. I guess you probably do. Yeah,
I
good
just,
call.
in case of a ghost is actually through the wall and gets in it. I just,
Good call.
Yeah.
Good thinking.
yeah.
All right.
Don't dissuade me from being safe, okay?
The next shade finally pays attention to the bear and reaches out to rip you to bits. Bear, 22 to hit. You take 5 damage, and your strength goes down by 4.
Holy shit.
Yikes.
Now, when you were transformed into a bear, you have bear strength, right?
Yeah, so like...
30.
What's my strength as a bear?
I don't know. I think Bear has
15.
40 strength.
I have 11 strength?
So you have 11 strength. So your attacks will be at -2 to hit and -2 to damage from here on out.
It's fine.
If the bear got to 0 strength, then she would just transform back to a human. Yeah.
We'll find out.
Wow.
The next shade reaches at Lenny through his shoulder, trying to grab at his lungs. It hits you. You can feel your lungs withering for 4 points of damage. And you lose another 2 points of strength, bringing you to 5.
No problem.
Lenny feeling very weak right now.
It is your turn, Lenny. The ghosts are sapping your strength.
Lenny is gonna reckless attack. Not that it probably matters. I'm gonna attack the ghost in front of me. One-handed for 13.
Why do you get advantage?
Reckless attack.
Ah, yes. Sorry, I missed that. You will hit.
You should use your
Right.
other one. Inspiration.
7 divided by 2 is going to be 3.
And I'll use my Bartok Inspiration on the attack
Oh, yeah?
damage roll.
Does
That's
Bardic
1d6.
Inspiration work on damage?
I thought that it
on
did.
attack rolls? Too?
It might. I
Is
don't
it just
remember.
rolls?
There's a bunch of different ways you can use it, and they upgrade over time.
Ability check, attack roll, saving throw.
Okay, so attack roll is not damaged, correct?
Right.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Any other actions there, Lenny?
Nope, I'll just hang out.
Okay. Daff.
Okay.
Another death saving throw.
Ooh, it's too
passes.
easy. I rolled an 18 and a 19, baby.
Hopefully next time you roll a 20. Bear Toki.
Freaking heck.
Wait, if she rolls another one, she just stabilizes at 0, but if she rolls a 20, she gets up at 1, right?
Yes.
Yep, okay.
You hit Toki. And 7
this-
minus 2 is 5, divided by 2 is 2. And second attack with your claw.
Ah!
You crit! Even with your weakened damage. That's a 12 minus 2 is 10, divided by 2 is 5 damage to the specter, the shade.
You're getting him.
The shade is slowly fading away.
Toki.
Help
Nevith,
me, Nevitz.
I'm going to completely ignore. No, I'm just gonna. I'll come up here. Do one attack. Should be at advantage. 25 to hit.
hit.
More damage. More sneak attack. 10 damage,
Holy
right?
shit.
Wow.
That shade begins to evaporate, fading from view.
Cutting action. Wait. The next turn in the order is Lenny, right? Before
Yes.
Lily. Yep. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
I'll stay standing right here then. Within 5
Okay.
feet.
Excellent. The lower shade reaches towards the bear's face with its ghostly tendrils and hits the
tendrils.
bear for the top one. 13 damage, bear. How much did you take before? 5? So that should be
Yeah.
18 damage. I'm
Yeah.
gonna subtract a thing.
I have 4 health left.
And
You
you'll
roll a
also
tanky bear.
lose 1 point of strength.
So I have 10 strength.
Okay. The topmost shade continues its onslaught against the new recruit. With another hit, doing 7 divided by 2 is 3 damage to you and reducing your strength by 4. You are at 1 strength.
No problem.
You lose 1 more point of strength, you die.
That's fine. That's
This is
fine.
easy,
That's
Koibu.
fine. Die is in die or saving throws?
No,
No,
dies.
dies.
You're
As in
instant
you
dead.
die.
But we're never gonna get there. Don't worry. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah, it's not
with
even
1
close,
strength, you can no longer lift your sword or shield. It's too heavy.
Oh my
You
god.
you have to drop your sword. The shield is strapped to your arm, so
Wait.
it's sort of like weighing you down.
You wouldn't even give me a strength saving throw on that?
You have 1 strength. You can carry.
I'm raging.
Oh, that's true. You're a raging bear.
Yes.
Hold on. You can carry 5
Ooh.
pounds
I have
without being encumbered.
The
10
spirit of a
pounds
bear
encumbered,
in me.
15 pounds total. Maybe you can get away with this.
Spirit of a bear. We have 2 bears.
I got the
fighting.
spirit of the bear in me, Koibu. Makes you tough enough to stand up to any punishment, even low
Ooh.
strength.
Not even low strength.
Even 0 HP, I can stand
Even
up to
0
anything.
HP, I'm good.
All right, Lenny. It's your turn. You're at 1 strength and 5 HP.
Punch
You
him.
give me you want me to attack him with my sword or no?
You do whatever you can carry it. I guess you just
All
can't move. You are no longer able to walk in. any
Reckless attack.
Disengage. Okay.
Reckless attack. I'm gonna fuck this bitch up. Okay,
Reckless attack.
not in a bad way.
16 is still a hit.
Nice.
3. for 2.
1.
1.
I guess you did roll high. Okay, so you do 1 damage to the shade.
Damn. At 1 strength, it does 1 damage. That's impressive, dude.
That is very impressive.
Thank you.
It's amazing. Daff. Last death saving throw here. Roll an
Let's
natural
go.
20.
Here's the 20. Here's the 20.
You
baby.
need the
I feel
20.
it out of my bones.
Not a 0. Get a 20. Ugh.
Ooh, stabilized. All right, you're still fine.
Damn it. I rolled very high, though.
Toki.
Alright, I'm going to...
Frick.
What's that hit?
14 hits. 1 damage.
Minus...
Yeah, you can't do less than 1. And your claw is a hit as well.
Nice.
For 9 minus 2 is 7 divided by 2 is 3.
I'm slowly chunking away.
Nevitz.
Okay. Whew. I'll take a attack. 15 to hit.
Hit.
Nice.
11 plus 3.
7 damage.
14 divided by 2 is 7. It loses
to
7
Oh.
HP.
Okay,
So
Koibu,
close.
are you
Oh
ready
my
for this?
God.
Koibu,
I'm
you can
so ready.
pass
Bring
through
it
these
on.
shades, right? They can pass through fucking walls. You should be able to walk through shades, right?
Seems to be so.
Okay. Hold on. I have my Juris Doctorate in D&D rule lawyering. Okay, I would like to move through him, and I would like to occupy the space right in front of Lenny. Now, listen, I know this is like, how can you be there? This is really dumb, and I'm going to cancel this. However, I would like to remind you that I have something called Halfling Nimbleness that allows me to move through the space of any creature that is of a size larger than yours.
Nice.
And you are a small-sized creature.
Of course, and he must be large. He's got to be medium or something, right? Or
They're
is that...
both medium. Yeah,
Oh,
that's fine. You can walk through the shade and interpose yourself between it and Lenny.
sure.
That's very brave of you.
Thanks.
Wow, Nevis is so nice. What a nice
All
guy.
right. The lower shade will attack the bear one more time with a miss. The upper shade. Let's give it an intelligence track. Oh, it's a dumb shade. It goes for the new target. It doesn't go out. I mean, it could easily just reach over you or walk through you or walk around you, but it wants what is directly in front of its face, and it
Yeah,
reaches
I
for the little halfling with a 13 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. Lenny,
The high dexterity.
barely alive, buddy.
Lenny will reckless attack and attempt to attack the shade above him.
Oh god.
Oh
You
my
swing
God.
your sword over the halfling's
And I'll
head.
use the Bardic Inspiration on my attack roll. On the 13.
Sure.
So that's
18's a hit.
yeah,
Nice.
for 2 damage.
Yes, for 2 damage. The shade
Nice.
is so close to dead.
Oh my god.
It's on its last wisp of life.
Looks like that
Zap your
1
stable.
HP really did matter.
It really did. That was for the other shade. Toki, it's
Aw.
your turn. Close.
Baron it up. Does that hit?
13 does hit. Yes.
Nice.
7 becomes 3. And your claw
Kill him.
Is a hit.
Nice.
for 4. The shade is almost gone. They're all almost gone. Nevitz, it's your turn.
Okay, I'll dance back through the shade. Easy hit. That's a crit.
He's dead.
yeah.
He's dead.
I just, I wanna...
You vanquish the shade.
Nice.
It vanishes, and the last one goes.
A cunning action right here too.
The last one reaches out for the bear.
Easy.
13 will hit the bear. It'll drain 10 HP from the bear, which deals 6 points of damage to Lily
What is your HP at, Lily?
Okay.
as you turn back into a regular person. -6 to your HP total.
But I'm not down anymore, right?
Oh, no, I'm not
You are
dead.
unconscious.
Wait,
Okay,
Koibu, I have a question. I have
Yes.
two wild shapes available per short rest, right? So if I turn into something else again, do I have to roll for the bear's HP all over again? Is that how it works?
Yep, you get to roll for HP free bear every time you take your bear shape.
Wow, I love druids. Okay.
So cool.
So that's the last
Jeez.
shade. It is Lenny's turn.
Go, Lenny.
Lenny.
Lenny? I know you're dying.
Sorry. I can't
You're
move.
not dead yet.
I have to just stay here.
Yep. Tell us, what is it like being the brutal barbarian from the north who comes down and is now at 1 strength while the ghosts are eating him from the inside out?
Lenny's not very happy about it. He can't move right now, and he doesn't actually understand why. So he's just very confused.
All right.
It's like a cat with like a thing on its face, or just like can't move.
Toki?
Okay, I'm gonna use Shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
How do I roll this?
Wait, is that a spell slot spell?
No, it's a cantrip.
Oh, cool.
I forgot how to roll this.
Do you have it listed on your spell slots or whatever? Because you should be able
use
to...
your spell casting ability instead of strength for the attack and damage roll of attacks. Right.
How did you spell shillelagh?
Shillelagh.
Thank you. What a ridiculous word.
It sounds weird.
A wood or club.
So I have a quarterstaff.
Holding imbued with nature power. For your duration, you can use your spellcasting ability instead of strength. And the weapon's damage becomes a d8. It also becomes magical, so it doesn't get cut in half. Perfect. Yeah, so it's a bonus action to cast. You can just make a regular attack roll if you want.
Nice.
Which is going to hit and roll us damage. And your damage will come at a bonus because you're going to be using your wisdom mod instead of your strength mod. So roll your damage and we will add 4 to whatever you roll.
Wait, that's the wrong one.
Nope. Yeah, click on the text of the quarterstaff in chat.
Wait, I am.
In the chat. Above here.
Where it says quarterstaff, yeah.
There you go. It's going to be
Nice.
6 plus 3 is 9 damage, which will vanquish the shade from sight.
Woo!
The first set of specters, shades, ghosts, wraiths, banshees, whatever you want to call them, are gone.
First
The
set.
party
The first set.
is
First set.
in some amount of trouble. Daff is unconscious. The new barbarian is at 1 strength. And the party's in a good spot. Why don't we take a short break here? And when we come back, we will continue the investigation into the mansion.
Yes.
Good job, guys.
No, you.
No.
You.
Aw.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Of Dice and Men. The party is in the house.
Oh my god, I just understood everything. Lenny, the name of Mice and Men, but that's also the name of our campaign, Of Dice and Men. I knew that.
I told you this off
Did you not
stream.
hear me?
Well, I didn't
Pokemon
connect. I didn't
earlier?
connect Of Dice and Men to Of Mice and Men. I knew that his name came from that,
You're
but
like,
I didn't
he's
connect
stealing it
that.
from a book.
Huh. You're like, wow,
Okay.
what a clever name that someone came up with all by themselves.
What a cool name. He just stole from a book. Really not original or anything.
If my character dies, my new character's name is gonna be George, and you need to look out. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. All right, I'm sorry. We're back in.
All right, what do you want to do?
I want to reroll George right now. What is the how do we govern like strength recovery? How does this work?
Recovers after a short or long rest.
A short rest, 100%.
100%.
Interesting. Okay.
Well, short rest.
Do we need to do anything to bring or do we have any healing spells? Can anybody bring? Okay, in character.
Daff is.
Yeah. Can anybody bring Daff up to his feet or?
Me can't move.
we need
I'll
a
drop my
short-
backpack.
You can drop your backpack. All right. You can move a little bit now.
Fuck! I just dropped my.
Can the only thing that can stabilize me is healing spells?
Well, you're stabilized, meaning you're not dying, but you have to be.
I mean, yes,
yeah,
unconscious. Yeah.
1d4 hours, I believe, until you are awake again. Is that right? Sounds about
Yep.
right.
I died multiple times in your campaign.
2 hours. So can we short rest here?
Well, I think that short resting in a mansion full of haunted ghosts is probably not our best move.
Unless we take turns. Oh wait, I'm not alive.
Well,
Okay.
definitely.
Well, I mean,
I'm
I
not
think.
talking.
Oh.
Maybe you two can drag Daff out and we leave,
Yeah.
or call the guards.
Let's
That's
take.
pretty smart for a 5 intelligence character.
Ooh. Lawyered.
I should know you can drag somebody the fuck out.
Maybe we should let's move out to the courtyard. That's like the front big yard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's move out to the courtyard and take a quick rest, I think.
All right. You can drag the body of Daff out into the courtyard. And as you guys head southward, where are they? Where are they hiding over here? The 2 Cronwick guards that were standing on the other side of the gate see you guys coming, limping, and they call after you. Excellent. Yelling, what's happened? What's going on?
Everything's fine. We were just pausing for a short break in our investigation, and we will be done within the night.
Okay. I guess you guys arrive over here. The guards are taking a look at you. Daff is unconscious with his face is all withered and twisted in agony. The big, tough, hulking barbarian is like dragging his backpack slowly on the ground and barely able to walk.
Can you change the guards' HP bars from red to green? I'm not comfortable.
Steven,
you have
Revis
this
is
thing,
feeling
Six,
personally attacked by these guards.
We've been
HP
hired
bars.
by the cleric of Martha to come and kill you to take the contract.
Don't give me any fucking ideas, dude.
So out of character for a cleric of Martha to try and kill you guys. It's just like, you don't even...
Well, Lily's killed us.
Yeah, wasn't she a cleric of Martha?
No, I was cleric of Veracity near the end.
She swapped.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. You wait here for some time, and as you do, you can see movement on the inside a little bit every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, it is closer to the full moon. It is the day, or I should say, the night after a half moon. And through the little bit of moonlight that dances in the mansion, you can see dark shapes shifting on all the floors. And that same turret that you saw, that you jumped off of before, you can see shades up there moving about.
About how many can we see? Or is it just like pretty immeasurable?
I mean, it's pretty immeasurable, right?
How inside the house?
And there's a dog growling.
We are 100% positive that this ghost is Lord Silverhorn. That he doesn't have like a father that he bears like strong resemblance to or something like that, right? Like we know for a fact.
100% positive.
You have not seen the ghost yourself.
But other people who are very intimate with Silverhorn have described it as being like.
Yes.
And he doesn't have like a father that is like identical in stature and face and shape and everything to him or something, right?
No.
Okay, all right.
So a few hours pass, and Daff wakes up.
Missed me?
You
I
take
mean-
nap?
Those shades didn't miss you.
Wow. No.
Dad, I thought you were God.
You're sure weak for a leader.
I'm alright. That's why you protect me, Lenny.
I admit, I can't even lift my backpack anymore.
Well, we're okay. We're out of it. What happened since I was down?
We'll kill all shades.
All of them?
No, there were only 5. We killed those, but we see movement in the mansion at the moment.
So,
And we think there are many, many more. Probably didn't really accomplish anything besides maybe getting a level up or something near the end of the session.
maybe, well, short rest is definitely in order.
Yes, I agree with this.
How long is the short rest? 8 hours, right?
Well,
Yeah.
let's think for one moment, because after a rest, we're no longer going to have Keldrake here with us to do anything. Is there nothing that we can use him for?
Except for drawing them out, I don't think so.
It doesn't seem like
What?
we provoked any response from Lord Silverhorn, so...
I mean, I think going in at this state we're in is way too dangerous. I would suggest putting Keldrake in the bedroom where Silverhorn was said to flip through the books, but that didn't even look like Silverhorn. I don't think any spirit we've seen so far has been Silverhorn.
And we know there are countless specters in there, right?
There's a lightning storm.
There's no way we're gonna be able to make it out alive if we fight again.
I agree. We have time to recuperate and come back, but that means so do they.
Maybe we send Neviton to tie up Kel Silverhorn inside. See if that's what they really want, him.
Leave him to die?
I don't
Yes.
think there's nothing to do with Keldrake. They would have gone for him, right? When we were fighting?
We haven't
They
seen Silverhorn.
May
yet.
have been going after him. We kind of protected him.
It may draw out Silverhorn's ghost, though. Him specifically.
I'll scream with a booming voice.
Hey, Kel Silverhorn, we have your nephew.
Okay,
Good try, Lenny.
I think this is something we have to solve. That I don't think we're gonna have to. That doesn't require fighting. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. I think
I'm at a
maybe.
loss.
Hmm.
Well, should we leave for now or?
What if Nevitz is able to sneak through the mansion and tie a rope at the top so we have an easy escape?
He's gonna die.
What do you think, Nevitz?
You wanna go back in there?
I might be able to sneak around on my own to try to see if I could spot Silverhorn. But I feel as though... Watch out! A ghost!
Oh no!
Maybe back up towards the wall a little.
Wait, is there really?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I could try to go in and see if I could see Silverhorn anywhere, but I don't think... I don't think that all of us going back in is a good idea.
What do
I
we
agree.
do?
The way that these ghosts are walking around, do they have the appearance of like people that might have been soldiers at one point, like doing patrol, or does it seem more aimless in terms of their wandering?
Give me an investigation. No, an insight check. What
An
would be most
insight check?
appropriate for this?
Well, so like
Some
basically what
intelligence?
I'm wondering is like I don't know if I need to roll on this, but like what I'm looking for are like you have people with a purpose that are moving from A to B in a very Metal Gear Solid like fashion, and then you've got kind of like things that are just kind of like coming in and out of walls and just kind of like swirling around, and they seem kind of
Closer
aimless.
to the second than the first. You know, that one that you saw sort of wandered out the front door, walked around the grounds, and then just vanished into a wall.
Okay, all right. Then can I can I roll an insight to see if some picture comes together where it seems like maybe these people, this was a gardener, and this person, like, does it look like a normal house full of people that are maybe kind of living their life?
Give me an insight check. No, you don't get that impression. You just get more like wandering, restless, tired.
Okay.
I think these have to be the ghosts of the miners. I can't think of anyone else. Although,
Why would the miners
Maybe.
return to here?
because they worked for Silverhorn. And can you think of any any other explanation for more than 20 spirits hanging around this estate besides the fact that more than 20 people died?
Well, I mean, do you remember how many miners were killed?
No. Do you? 18? I have no idea.
Can I kind of push our prisoner like a little bit up? I can just like kind of leave him like here. I can't grab his token.
Sure. You shove him forward, and he limps
Put him
down the
here,
path.
and then I'll
As a
just leave him
bait?
there, and I'll come back and just tell him to kind of like
pretty sure there were almost 50 miners or 50 people altogether that were killed. It was like 40 miners, 8 guards. What we could do, wait, actually, could you bring Keldrake back? Lenny, I don't think we should leave him up there.
Yeah, go grab him and bring him back.
He's probably like fucking scared.
Well, keep in mind that we should probably return him alive to the Chancellor and the Prince. If he's killed here and we deprive them of their execution, it's probably not going to play well for us.
If he's killed here and all the ghosts go, it could be... They could be happy.
No, it doesn't work that way, Lenny. They want to see him killed in front of a crowd.
Oh.
Alright, let's really think about this.
Mm-hmm.
This is a mystery that Neil made. So there is a solution to this mystery that doesn't involve fighting 50 ghosts and dying.
Maybe we gotta
dying.
look at the thing that Neil gave us before, where there's always like a motive, a reason. Like he gave us those 3 things, remember?
The thing that he asks
Yes.
over and over again inconspicuously?
Yeah. Hold on, I'm trying to find it.
Nah, let's not consider that. Okay.
Needs, motive, opportunity.
Yeah, well,
What are the motives of the ghosts?
I mean, we don't know.
That's for investigating a crime, usually. Are the ghosts committing a crime?
By
Yeah,
living there.
they're not allowed here right now, Koibu. They're
We
uninvited.
don't want them here.
That's true, they are trespassers.
Yep. And they have
they
the
probably have
means, they have the motivation.
The
We've
opportunity to trespass,
Yeah,
right?
we've
They're
solved the crime. They are
trespassers.
indeed trespassers. There we go. Do we get experience for that?
Hell yeah, I'm bringing that up later.
Jail the ghosts, baby.
A lot
Let's
of
go.
video games, when you do level up, you regain all your health and everything.
Oh, in the middle of the
I'm
fight?
just
Maybe
I-
we take nap and then we remember in the morning.
Well, if we can't think of anything else to do with Keldrake, I suppose we turn him over, and then we'll take a rest, and we'll reconvene, and we'll try to figure out this later.
But I think there is something to do with Keldrake, because why haven't we seen Silverhorn himself yet?
That's
Isn't he
a good-
always at the doing something with the book or something?
Doing something
We
with the
saw
what?
someone else doing something with the book.
No, he
We saw
wasn't.
a different
Yeah,
ghost
we
doing
didn't see him
something
with the book. I mean, we could try to figure out what's changed. Why was Keldrake here before? Or not Keldrake. Why was Silverhorn here before, and we don't see Lord Silverhorn now? Maybe the presence of his, what's the nice way to say whore or whatever? What is she called?
Fiancé,
Mistress.
Mistress.
Thank you.
His mistress, when she was here, he appeared 3 or 4 times. I don't know if her presence changes that or not.
What
It
if
also
it's
seemed like there were
her?
never evil specters or shades before. It was just Kel Silver. There was never any of like these other ones. It sounded like
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe she should come back.
Either way,
Maybe it knows. Maybe they know that we are here wanting to expel them, and so they're more prone to attack us than they were the people who were just trying to live there.
Maybe.
But I don't know if they're that smart. They
Have the
didn't
ghosts
seem-
even attacked us before we attacked them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yes.
We tried not to attack them at first.
Well, kind of. Lily picked him a little bit, but
Excuse me, I poked him gently.
Just for a little look. Poke, poke.
Either way, we can't really do much here. I think.
yep. I say we return. We return Keldrake, and then we investigate on our own.
The guards will take him
suppose-
back to prison. Oh, go ahead.
I suppose we could use Chandra to draw out Silverhorn potentially. But I am way more hesitant to put Chandra in danger than this guy.
The guards tell you that they will take him back to the prisons, and clearly you didn't accomplish what he needed him for. Do you still need him, or can I return him to the prince?
No, you can return him.
How do I return it? What if it's the mistress behind everything?
I mean, this guy did confess.
Well, yeah, Keldrake didn't implicate her at all.
All right. You guys can head on back and get a good night's rest. It was only near dusk when you did this, so you can spend the rest of the night back at your house. You can go ahead and spend hit dice if you need to gain HP.
Hell.
Regaining of spell slots.
Wait, what?
No spell slots back, but you can roll hit dice to gain HP.
And I get my strength back, right?
You will get your strength back.
Hell.
Return.
Right.
Some great
Big
rolls.
money
Don't you have
dice.
a Song of Rest too, Katerino?
Yes. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna use that. So Song of Rest.
Can you sing the song?
Yeah, of course. So you gain an extra 1d6 hit point.
All right, why don't you roll 1d6 and just give it to the whole party rather than individual rolls?
All right, boys and girls, here we go.
Oh,
That was a really shitty song.
Oh
So
my God.
It went like this. Ready? We tried to defeat the ghosts, but it didn't work. So hopefully this song will help us rest well, but it won't because we're sad and we tried to defeat the ghosts and it didn't work because we're failures.
Make it end.
There, that's it.
Alright, one health.
Thank you.
All right. Anyone who spends hit dice gains 1 HP back. Looks like y'all spent some HP.
That was actually
Wait,
kinda
everyone who
cute, though.
spends hit dice.
You gain the
Gains.
hit dice from the HP plus
Yeah.
the 1 from the Song of Rest.
Okay.
So 5. So you gained a total of 10 back, it looks like. Daff, 3 plus 2 plus 4 plus 1. So you should be at 11 in the morning.
Oh.
And Mr.Mouton, you
Oh, yeah.
gained 24 HP.
Plus the 1, 25? Did I fuck up the numbers?
24? 13, 6, 4, 1. 6 and 4
Oh.
is 10, and 13 is 23, and 1 is 24.
29.
That's
Wait,
why
what?
the intelligence is 5. Really
Ooh.
playing to your character, Mr. Wooten. I see
Thanks, Lily.
All
That's
right.
bonus XP.
So here you are. It is the next day. And that day, as you are waking up and getting your stuff together, the Chancellor arrives right back with a knock on your door. Excuse me, Voa!
All right, I'm gonna go answer. I'm gonna look through the peephole and then I'm gonna go answer.
As she goes to the door, remember, Daff, the less you say sometimes, the better. Don't reveal too much.
Is she here for party with lanterns?
Oh my
Lenny, let's go
Hey,
upstairs.
Hey, Lenny, come. I'm gonna
No,
lead him
stay with
away.
me.
Scone?
Scones, Lenny, come, let's eat
Oh,
in
scones.
scones. Eat in Lenny's room.
How does he even remember? 5 intelligence, that's like the intelligence of a goldfish.
No,
I'm very
it's
excited about
not.
hearing about a party.
I'm gonna lead Lenny into his room, and we're gonna sit on his empty bed and eat scones together.
Perfect. You guys munch on some scones in the other room. Meanwhile, the Chancellor comes in and says, how did the ghost hunt go last night? Did you bring him down? Did you bring peace to the land?
Well, we went well, but we're not finished yet. We need more time.
Fine. And how goes the case of the stolen goods at the mine? It's been about a week. I was hoping you would have some update for that.
We have just started on that, but the ghost hunt took a bit of precedent. But we are actually planning on working on that more today, and then the ghost hunt more tonight.
I see.
We do have a few leads so far. You know, a few suspects here and there for the lanterns, but we prefer not to discuss things until it's set in stone. We don't want to point any fingers, so please just leave it to us, and we'll keep you updated and let you know.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
And she leaves.
Thank you.
I come out of
Didn't
Lenny's.
suspect a thing.
It smells like
We
mold.
hadn't worked on it at all in a whole week.
I think we should get. I feel like the lantern will be easily solved. Say we apprehended some.
Well, hold on. They said they were
Gold.
missing a great deal of gold, too. So there is an actual thievery that happened here that we didn't
That
investigate.
is true. I think. Yeah, we should find whoever stole the gold.
And then we can
then
pin the lantern
Pin the
thieves
lanterns, yeah.
on them as well.
But there's so many things that.
maybe we should even give up 1 or 2 of the lanterns so that they can so that it seems more probable that they were the ones who actually stole the lanterns.
I think if we find who has the gold, we can just say that they sold the lanterns or something.
Lantern? I thought lanterns were for party.
These are different lanterns.
Yeah, different lantern.
Lenny, don't worry about the lanterns.
Lenny, all you have to worry is just eat your food.
Oh, yes, Miss
Do you want a
Toki.
juice box? I'll get you a juice box. You want apple juice or orange juice?
Orange.
Wow, impeccable taste. Yes.
Excellent. All right. Anything you want to do today, or do you want to head straight back there?
Do you want to actually start on the lantern thing?
Think. Do we have any leads on the lantern thief at all?
Nope.
Haven't even
well,
started to
We
look
do.
into
We
it.
do have some leads, considering. Well, we have some lanterns.
I think we should do, I don't think this is a fight that we're gonna win with swords and bows and arrows. I think we need to
No,
do some further reading and research. Maybe we should reconvene in a week after doing some independent research, and we can come together and figure out what exactly is going on.
Maybe 2 of us can start on the lanterns and 2 of us can research some ghosts.
I think we should give 100% of our, well,
What can 4 people do that?
what do you think, Daff? Should we divide our resources, or?
I think the gold case will be a very simple one, but since it is simple, they want it done quickly. So I think that maybe we should devote maybe an hour a day to the gold.
Well, it's probably not going to be an hour. We're going to have to travel back out to the mine again to investigate, most likely.
That's true. So maybe we should just table it until the ghost is done. But it seemed like the kind of job that the Chancellor wanted done in less than a week, and that will have been 2 weeks probably.
I mean, what? It's not like we'll be punished for it or something if we don't discover who stole the gold.
She could give the job to someone else, and
Then
then
they're not gonna solve it. We have what they need.
well, exactly.
But
they
we don't want somebody
could solve it.
investigating us.
Yeah. So we
Um.
absolutely cannot have this case falling into anyone else's hands.
Or we can just end this lantern business. Get it over with and then go back to the ghosts. And it's still 70 gold.
Okay.
I mean, it
let's,
feels like we don't even need this gold that much. But
let's think
I
of
really don't.
one problem at a time. One problem at a time. What do we do about the ghosts? I'm prepared to go out into the city and do some research for this. Do you want me to go out and do
Definitely.
that? And then you guys
Yes.
can investigate what's going on with the mine stuff?
Sounds like a great idea.
Yes.
We're going to the mines?
Let's go, team! And then I hit a JoJo fun little pose.
What's JoJo? What's that mean?
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. You know, they do all the flamboyant poses. And they're
What
like,
is that? Like a Disney show, or
oh, it's an anime.
what's?
Performance pose.
Aye.
Performance check.
Okay.
Okay.
How good of a pose?
All right. Let's see. Oh, wait.
Oh,
All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
it's
This
a
is gonna be the
4.
best pose of your life.
Okay.
All right, I had advantage because I was already hyping them up. So I was actually rolling with advantage. They were already hyped, and they respect me and love me as a leader. So they're way more likely to be very yes, pose, Daff. So I think I should roll with advantage for that.
I disagree.
I disagree as well. I don't feel very inspired right
They
now.
don't get a stay.
Doesn't seem like it's working.
Yeah, but Toki's inspired. Toki is enthralled by Daff. Okay.
Oh yeah,
I throw up a
I'm
little bit
so,
better of a pose.
so enthralled. So enthralled. Oh my god.
Perception.
You're amazing. A great leader.
All right, you've all convinced staff that you are inspired by his pose.
Wait,
You're not really
hold
inspired
on.
by.
I'm doing a pose now.
Yeah.
All I do
Pose.
is push up
What is your
a
pose?
pair of wireframe glasses that don't have lenses in them with my head tilted down. And I go, heh, and then turn around and go upstairs to read my
Why
book.
don't you say pathetic?
I want to do a pose.
Okay, do a pose, Turkey.
What is it?
I do like little peace signs next to my face, kind of half-heartedly. Like, hey, cheese, you know.
My pose was a dab.
Kick him out. We need new muscle.
Anyway. Alright, so are some of us going to the mine then? Or how's
So I think
this?
I'm gonna go around town and talk to people and do research, and then you guys are gonna go to the
Okay.
mine and investigate and collecting clues.
Yeah, alright. Let's do that.
Alrighty. Let's do the journey to the mine first. It is a 1-day journey there. There's a 50% chance of encounter along the
But
way.
with Lenny here, our big muscle man, those enemies are pretty intimidating.
Maybe. Quite possibly. But not for sure.
Oh, I forgot about this. I have some weird speak with animals shit that I need to add to my character sheet.
Do you have a speak
Why?
with animals?
I do, because I am a totem druid. Or totem whatever.
You're a druid?
Uh-huh.
No, I'm a barbarian. I'm like a totem barbarian, path of the
Whoa.
totem warrior. I'll find it, hold on.
Your animal man?
Yeah. I'll find it later. Go ahead, Neil, I'm sorry.
Okay. Your trip to the mines are uneventful. You travel through nasty canyons that weave and turn. Not a lot of water, but you've got traveling supplies. And you make it to the mine that evening. Get to the mine.
Nice. Alright, let's see the mine map. Here we go. It's all white.
So here you are, back at the mine.
Is it loading for anyone else?
No.
It has loaded for me.
Loaded for me as
Oh,
well.
loaded for me.
What are you looking for now that you're here at the mine?
Let's enter the mine and search for clues. Maybe the bandits left something behind. Are there some wild animals nearby? Can I like talk to them? You've seen people. Oh, wait, hold on. I think there's a limit.
Mine is all the way white.
So Lenny's not like non-street smart. Can you do like an I don't know, like an investigation check or like a nature, to see if he sees any like new footprints or something like that coming to the mine, something like that?
Absolutely.
Would that be nature?
That would be. I think tracking could be a nature check. Yeah.
Could I put that instead of at -1 for my int? Could I make that a wisdom at a 0?
Is nature normally a wisdom or an
Nature
int
is normally an int thing.
So let's leave it as an int thing.
All right. An 8.
Aren't you a nature
Nah.
boy?
Yeah, but I get advantage because I'm a nature boy. True. Thank you.
Do you?
No, I was just. Do I?
I don't think so. So you don't see any new tracks anywhere.
Okay.
And you guys
Maybe
can
inside the mine?
follow yourself into the inside of the mine.
I would like to look for tracks.
Go ahead, give me a. Well, we should probably just do this off the party sheet. So make one check for the rest of the party. So use the nature check off the traveling party sheet. 10. The three of you look around. You split up and look for clues, and you find no new tracks having entered here. Nothing significant.
All right, let's go to. I want to look around and look to see. I want to try to find where the gold was stashed.
Yeah. You can see that this little officey area over here, I'll actually just drag you over there, has been made akimbo. Boxes have been ripped open, things have been knocked over, some of these barrels have been split open. The whole place looks a little bit trashed, and it's probably in one of these areas where the gold was stolen from, one of these now destroyed regions.
So it's real messy.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
if
Can
it's super messy, They probably like did this super fast. They were probably really sloppy. You know, they
Yeah,
must have left
bandits, for
something
sure.
behind that I could like investigate or perceive.
Sure. Does
Or-
anyone have a light spell or a source of light? Because this place is no longer lit by
Oh, you
magic.
should have just brought one of those stolen lanterns.
What stolen lanterns, Nevitz?
Although, actually, don't these guys have night vision? Shouldn't one of them, I thought, have night
Yeah, I
vision?
have
I
a
have
night
night
vision.
vision.
Yeah, it's still not as good as having
I have a
proper
torch.
lighting, and the human can't see in the dark.
I'm lighting a torch. Sure.
All right, perfect. You light a torch. Excellent. So give me, off of the traveling party sheet, an investigation check.
Wait, is it dark or is it dim in here?
It is bright light in 5 feet of the torch, and then dim light for another 5 feet of the torch.
But I mean, like, without our torch, would it be dim light or dark?
Without your torch, it would be dark. It would be no light.
Right.
A natural 1 and a natural 20.
Wait, I rolled that on
What?
my sheet.
Well, either way, we rolled a natural 1 and a natural 20. If more than one of you is trained in investigation, we can roll it at advantage. So, of the 3 of you, who
I'm
is
trained in investigation. What do you mean, like have proficiency in it?
Yeah, have a check mark
I
next
have a
to it.
I have it.
proficiency in
Oh,
it.
wait, yeah. I
Okay.
have it.
Cool. Then you guys can have made that check at advantage.
Nice.
And a 24
Wow.
investigation will reveal quite a little bit here.
Nice.
You can see that these barrels and boxes that have been broken apart have been hacked apart with axes. There's very clear, like, wedge-shaped marks that look like an axe in some areas that are less damaged, where it looks like maybe they're just hacking at it to break it open, and some hits go in the area that break, and one hit kind of misses off to the side. So,
How barbaric.
mhm.
Oh my god.
You can see that there
Never
are
seen any.
some rolling marks and some drag marks in this area, like something heavy was moved, but then once it gets down to the minecart region, you sort of like lose where it goes. Although I'll give you one guess where they were dragging it. Yeah.
And it was probably like a chest with the gold in it, right?
There are
I mean, we have
drag
been in
marks from
this-
something heavy. Yeah.
We have been in this room before. The first time we investigated the mine, can I use my knowledge of what it looked like before to guess to know what it was?
What was? What is it?
What they dragged? Exactly.
Ooh, interesting. Give me a...
I'd like to make that check too whenever she's done
Please
making that
travel,
check,
sir.
depending on what she gets on that.
We can use traveling party or whatever.
Yeah, what would be a remembering check? Like a comparing and
it's-
contrasting things from before.
Insight.
Insight? Okay. Go, as long as you have 2 people trained in insight, make me an insight check off the traveling party sheet at advantage.
Let me look if I'm trained in insight.
I am not.
Insight.
I am trained in insight.
Okay, so a 19, one way or the other, is going to be pretty good.
Yeah.
Whatever they were dragging is not something you had seen before. It's probably something that was hidden in one of these, like this pile of crates over here, or in the pile of barrels over here.
hmm
Whatever this thing was that they've dragged away, you don't remember seeing anything that would fit that, like 2 foot wide, but making these really deep score marks on the ground.
So this is a foreign object that was not here when the mine was untouched.
It could have been hidden and just out of sight for you, or it could have been introduced as a new thing. So maybe they brought a chest that they filled up, or maybe there was a hidden chest that they found, or something.
remember-
In that ballpark.
Do I remember seeing gold or when I investigated this room before?
No.
So it might have been hidden.
Actually, there was a small amount of gold in the, what do we call this thing? This desk. I believe you found a few gold coins when you first investigated this.
So we can infer that there are more gold coins around the desk. In
Yeah.
a chest, probably. Okay. So, I want to tell Toki that I think they dragged it out that way, the chest. Okay. And they disappear. The marks disappear like further along the mine. Can I look and see?
You lose the marks once they come onto the tracks here, because there's no more soft ground for them to drag into, but they don't reappear on the other side. So,
Do they reappear anywhere else?
Nope.
Okay, they probably used a minecart Maybe. Wait, how far can a minecart go, actually? They might have put it on a cart, though, in general. Because, I mean, wherever they were, they probably didn't drag a really heavy chest. They probably used a mechanism to carry it like a cart.
And there's probably like at least 2-3 people we're dealing with, right?
Yeah, probably. Can we look at the axe marks and see if it looks like it was more than one axe?
I don't know how you could tell if it was more than one axe based on the markings left behind.
Okay.
I guess
Could just
maybe
be
they're different
multiple
sized axes.
Yeah. And we did roll 20.
Yeah, they all look to be the few axe marks that you can tell that are definitely axe marks look about the same. You know, a lot
Could
of
there be
damage here.
Anything sword?
No, it didn't. It looked like those things that were hacked apart with an axe or with multiple axes of roughly the same size and shape.
Okay. I want to look around the rest of the mine and see if I can find any more clues.
Okay. Any particular areas that you would like to investigate?
Is there like
maybe this area?
a...
In here, where the weapons are, or the mining tools are.
Let's see, yeah, over here you can see broken glass where these wine bottles are. This whole wine rack has been raided. There's nothing but broken bottles left behind.
Okay.
You
Any
can see
clues there?
Spill mark. Yeah, you can see spill marks leading this way. Maybe some wet like drops. Well, probably not more wet drops, but the earth here is sort of like clumped and matted down, whereas everywhere else it's been kicked around. Like when you walk there, you get like a small layer of soft stuff on the earth, but then when something like when it rains or when it gets patted down with something heavy, that kind of compresses. So you can see the compression of the earth from falling water, or water that's been thrown on the ground in this area over here.
And any footprints?
No footprints.
Does it look like they purposely muddled the footprints?
No, it just looks like it's well-packed earth, and that it's just not leaving footprints behind. You'll notice that yourselves aren't really leaving any footprints here.
Okay. And there's no other clues are in this area?
No.
All right, what about the...
been more than a week. It's been like a week and a half since...
What's that clipboard, Neil? Can you give me a high-definition picture of it?
It is the calendar of events.
Wow.
There's nothing on here that's a spoiler, so don't bother trying to dig anything out.
Is there anything over here near these fine buckets?
There's nothing near the fine buckets.
They're very nice.
Okay, let's really think about this, guys.
Well,
Neil,
I'm looking elsewhere.
I'd like to use my one hint.
What?
You get a
We got a hint? Good one, Lily.
She made it.
I remember. Actually, wait. I remember Koibu saying that at the beginning. He would give us one hint, I think, per thing.
All right, sure.
Yeah.
You want to use your one hint?
You want to use it
no,
for this one or the ghost, though, right?
Definitely go.
Wait, do we all get a hint?
Oh, do we all get one hint?
No.
Because what if
LilyPichu gets one hint because she declared that she gets one hint.
Oh, okay.
Did I say one? I said 3.
You said one.
Wait, maybe before we use the hint, we should investigate the outside of the building. Because
Yeah,
obviously they gotta get the shit outside of here. So maybe there's more clues outside.
Let's go outside.
Wait, I want to look in here first. There's nothing, right?
Nope, there's nothing.
Okay, let's go outside.
All right, you're outside again.
All right, let's investigate this area, the inside.
Ah, yes. The smelter's hut has been ransacked, whereas once it had a nice collection of, melted bars and tools that you could use, food, furnishings, hay for the horses. It's all been looted. There's nothing of mobile value left in here. The food is gone. The supplies are gone. It's only really like the big oven that you would use to smelt the iron, maybe the buckets and boxes that you would use to haul depleted ore away. The big bellows, the anvil's still here. It's too heavy to move. Yeah, benches are still here.
No sign of anything that they've dropped or anything.
Give me an investigation check. See what.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
ask
wow.
if there's like horses or something.
That's at an advantage because 2 of us have check marks next to the investigation.
Okay. Good lawyering.
Yes.
Let's see. You will notice that the. Let me zoom in here and take a look. What clues can I give you?
So any clue there is, you can look at the screen and find it. Yeah or no? For the most part.
No, I think we have to ask like specifically.
Some things will be very visible clues, or will be left as visible clues, and some will have to be discussed and negotiated. Yeah, with an 18 on the investigation check, you can see. God, is there anything to find in here? It's been a week and a half. All the valuable stuff is taken, and only the things that are easily movable have been taken. If that makes sense, like.
So it's in a hurry.
Things you can just grab.
Things that you could grab and walk away with. Nothing like that anvil is like 100 pounds or maybe like 60 pounds. And if for what it is, which is just like raw metal, you could sell that for quite a bit of money. But an anvil is a pain in the ass to move. It's heavy. It's really dense. You can't just like set it on a horse, right? So that's been left behind. But all the stuff that could be moved easily, or even if it's heavy, like has like a, say, like an 80 pounds of iron ore you could put in saddlebags, or you could carry among multiple people. So that's easy to transport despite being heavy. It's just the difficult to transport things that are left. And I guess that's as good as it's.
Yeah. Are there any like horse like carriage marks or anything, like a wagon?
There are no
marks
wagon marks.
Do I know of like how many thieves are in this area? Like what kind? Like, can I do a history check on this area of like what I know? Is that possible?
Thievery exists.
Thievery.
This
exists.
area is not exceptional
Yes.
with regard to the amount of thieves, one way or the other.
Do I know, like, have we ever seen or heard of any thieves camps around here or anything like that?
They would be shitty thieves if they'd let you know where their camps were.
That's true.
Are there any crows around here? Just curious.
Yeah, you can find a crow.
Okay. If I could talk to a crow, could they talk to me about like a week? Crows are one of the most intelligent creatures.
They are smart.
They're hella smart.
Mm-hmm. So you want to talk to a crow, which I take uses a spell slot, speak with animals. And
not
then...
speak with animal, because speak with animal. It says here. Sorry, hold on. They have perceived or can perceive within the past day. But what if I do beast bond and bond with a crow? And then they can understand my messages and communicate simple emotions and concepts. So can I like communicate? I'm trying. I don't know. Is that possible?
Telepathic link with one beast that you touch that is friendly to you or charmed by you. The spell fails if it's an Intus 4 or higher. Until the spell ends, the link is active while you and the beast are within line of sight of each other. Through the link, the beast can understand your telepathic messages to it, and it can telepathically communicate simple emotions and concepts back to you. While the link is active, the beast gains advantage on any attack rolls against 5. So you want to cast Beast Bond on a crow, which you have to make friendly to you somehow, and then chat with it to see if it's seen anything.
Within the past week, yeah.
Toki, I have speak with animals. I don't know how Neil is gonna rule how it's gonna work. I could talk to the animal first and kind of be buddy with it and see if it'll help you out with your thing. I don't know how the spell slot stuff is gonna kind of work with this. I have to cast it as a ritual. I've never.
Wait, does a crow have over 4 intelligence?
Shouldn't.
I have a cantrip called Friends where I have advantage of all charisma. Oh, I guess it's just advantage on all charisma checks. Never mind.
Which path did you go? You went Totem Warrior?
Yeah, Path of the Totem Warrior. It is it's like as soon as you turn level 3, you gain these.
You gain the ability to cast Beast Sense and speak with animals, but only as rituals. Okay, sure. So if you attune with the animals and hang out for 10 minutes and ritualize this thing, you can speak with animals.
I'd like to see if I can speak with animals so we don't use Toki's spell slots.
Sure. What is it like when you cast a ritual to speak with an animal? What does it look like for you, Mr.
What's it look like? The barbarian's gonna sit down, and he's gonna lay down and kind of just like sprawl.
Big shiny.
Oh, I could.
Crows love shiny stuff.
I'll do that to get him over here. Kind of like sprawl out and just like get my inner beast. And I'm gonna do like a kind of like a smallish like bear roar, like a to get ready to like speak with the animal.
Sure. Okay. The crow kind of hops on over and cocks its head to one side like birds do. And
I'm gonna
it a few times. Hello.
Can you understand me?
Yeah.
Have you seen any thing out of the ordinary near here? Any thieves stealing shiny?
What's a thief?
Have you seen anybody steal shiny? Take shiny out of mine. Steal like take.
Yes.
What way they go?
Here.
They're here?
Yes.
What
Where?
they look like?
You.
We have no shiny.
It goes over and like pecks at your sword.
Fucking birds.
No. Anybody else in past few sun cycle?
No.
You haven't seen anybody?
What about a chest? Like a wooden box. I can't talk with them, but I wanted to say that
wooden
too.
box come out?
No.
Oh,
Can I go talk with another bird or a rat nearby?
The crow's kind of curious at what you're doing, and I think you find like a rabbit hanging out, like standing very, very still, hoping no one sees it.
hey, you.
And I'll point at the rabbit.
What?
You seen anybody come out with shiny metals out of this cave?
Nope.
Can I walk into the cave a little bit? This is the last time I'll try. I'll see if I feel like if I find like a rat or something inside the cave, they might know more about it.
I'd like Neil to know that rats are also one of the most intelligent creatures next to crows. I actually looked up the ranking of intelligent animals on Earth. And, those two are up there, actually.
Can you find any rats in here? Ooh, unfortunately, there are no rats to be found.
What about bats?
What about bats?
What about them?
No bats to be found either.
Wait,
And
no
what other
rats?
animals around here?
No rats in a mine? That seems...
Maybe that's
Well,
a clue.
not that you can find right
Oh,
now. Maybe
never
it's
mind.
a clue. Maybe there's no rats around. Maybe they're hard to find because they don't like to be found.
Maybe it's a clue. Why'd you say that first, Neil? Unless it was a clue.
Well,
that was
I
your way
just
of
said it was a
giving
clue. That's why he was responding to me.
Oh.
Could be. Anything could be anything.
I'll ask my party.
It is going to be a little bit difficult to find an animal that was here on the exact
week
time
ago.
and day that these creatures, that whatever it was that stole this shit.
Is there a bird nest nearby?
Stole-
Can I find like a
Birds?
nest with like speeding could be a long shot. Is there like a
Give me a
nest with maybe some
perception check.
baby birds?
Give me a perception.
Can I have
Baby
my
boys.
friends look as well so we take it at advantage?
Yeah.
If multiple people are trained in perception, you can do it off the party sheet at advantage.
Are multiple people? Are you guys trained in perception or no?
Let me go look. Yes. But
Toki,
I
are
have
you?
a lot of check marks on my sheet. I feel
Yeah, you
like
do.
either it's a bard thing or I like accidentally clicked them or
If
something.
you have too many check marks on your sheet, we'll sort it out between sessions.
Okay.
We'll just leave
We
it
can
as it
just
is for now.
say it's okay.
I got a
So I don't think
13.
they'd have it in like religion and stuff.
13.
I got time to look around.
Yeah, you look around, but there are no birds' nests right in this region right here. It's a pretty unpleasant place for a bird, you know? They like trees, and this is a pretty barren area.
So you're telling me these thieves came in here, made a mess, took all the wine, dragged a huge chest out, and left no clues behind. There has to be something.
Yeah, there's nothing out here.
They dropped some, you know, it just doesn't make sense.
Well, maybe if you guys had been here right after it would have been done, but let's say they dropped some food accidentally. That food's definitely been picked up by now. Or if they made some sort of like scuff marks or footprints, it's been a week and a half, so that's probably been blown away. The trail seems to have gone cold. It's been a while since they were here, you know?
Oh no, we're at a dead end.
I'll ask
Who
the
would
bird
know
one
about
last.
This, hold on.
Sorry.
Who would know about this abandoned mine? Who would know that there was no one there?
Ooh,
right?
That is a good question.
I did something smart.
Yay.
Okay.
Kind of heartbreaking.
Ooh.
What? Oh no.
That's, you know, a high point.
So, who knew about this incident? Only people who would have known about it, right? Would know to rob it because it's empty.
So who would either have visited the mine and found it empty, would have heard about the mine problems and gone here really quickly, or might know somebody who was personally here but never came home, and so they went to find them missing?
The miners' families?
Maybe.
I mean,
what
there's so
other
many of them though? Like they're
what other ways could someone have found out that the mine was abandoned? Those are the three that jumped to mind immediately.
I mean, the guards came by, right? And searched it for the dead
true.
bodies, so maybe the guards came back.
A lot of people have come through here.
Yes.
Well, actually, it was the dozen or so, the 8 soldiers that came with Kel Silverhorn. And then the 8 soldiers that came with him again the second time, along with you guys. Those are all the people you know for certain have visited.
Yeah.
But word of this did spread.
Yeah, it did.
Alright, why don't I leave you guys to ponder over this for a little while longer, and we flip back to Nevitz in Cronwick. Nevitz, what's going on?
Hey,
I'm
Nevitz,
actually going to
get out
pillage
Twitter.
all of our gold, and I'm actually on a spa vacation right now. I believe that they had the purse that we agreed that we were going to leave here, that no one was carrying, so...
Excellent. You go
No, wait,
to
I'm just
the
kidding. I would never do
homestead
that.
And you find 5 women, all single and available, and
Okay.
somehow
Hell yeah.
attracted to you.
We have...
Somehow.
Okay, so I've got a few different things. So I have like 1 day right now, right? Basically, they've been going for about a day.
Yeah, it'll take them a day there and a day back, so you got 2 days.
Okay, so we've got 2 days. So my first question is going to be, would the town have any sort of like record of crimes? Like, is there going to be like a not a barracks, but like a police station where they might have a log or something of like crimes that have been committed, solved, charges, stuff like that?
The jail will have a record of who has been through here and why they're in jail. And for crimes that weren't punished with jail time or something like that,
Or like criminal reports. I'm basically looking for like, could there have been like hauntings or something that occurred in this city before? And then like, would there be like that reported anywhere? Like who investigated it? What the resolution was? Where it happened?
So for hauntings, you could just ask some really old people in town, because hauntings, everyone would know about it. So the oldest person in town would have the best memory on the different hauntings that would have happened here. Someone might have kept a record, but that would probably be like in a private, personal journal somewhere.
Okay.
For other crimes, like a lot of petty crime, they just deal with it on the spot and there's no record keeping, right? This is the old way of doing things, and not everything always happens lawfully as well. There's lots of extrajudicial punishments being served out. So more specifically, are you specifically just looking for hauntings?
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Or things regarding like supernatural things. I'm looking for like a record or somebody that would know, I guess, of those crimes that were committed or those hauntings that happened, I would say.
Sounds like you want to talk to maybe an elder in the village.
Sure.
Or in the town.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. We have the sheriff of town is a female dwarf named Kelgemma. She is 131 years old. So off the top of your head, she's the oldest person you know. I guess it's near the same age as Toki, but Kelgemma's been here in town for a long time. She's been sheriff here for a long time.
Okay.
She's probably your best person to go to.
Yeah, can I do it?
Yep. You can find her down at her little sheriff station. She is super strong. She wears chainmail, has a studded club and a pair of manacles, and is sitting back in a cozy rocking chair, rocking back and forth while working on some small block of wood that it looks like she's whittling into maybe a horse or a hippogriff or something.
Okay. Yeah, can I walk up to her, I guess, and chat? I assume anybody can go in and talk to her.
Yeah. She sort of takes a cursory glance at you and then returns her eyes to her woodworking and says, "What do you need?"
Kelgemma, if I understand it, you have quite the history in this town. I'm dealing with a peculiar problem where this is so incredibly embarrassing, but I think there might be a ghost haunting the house of my dear old parents. And I'm looking to speak to somebody that might have experience remedying these problems. Have there been any famous hauntings in the past in this city that somebody's dealt with that you know of?
You should go talk to various operations agency. They're dealing with a ghost hunt right now.
Yeah, I've heard that, but their ghost hunt seems very high profile right now. And I actually went knocking on their office, and they're not even in town at the moment. So I was wondering if you might have known of any big cases that happened or any large reports, or I'm sure somebody has been haunted in this town before and somebody's cleared it up.
About 30 years ago, there was a ghost spotted in the graveyard. One of the murderers in town. Real cutthroat guy. They called him well, what they called him doesn't matter. Probably shouldn't speak his name. He got put down for all the murders that he did, all the people he killed. We made sure that his head rolled far from his shoulders. And a week after we put him in the soil, he came right back out. Haunted the graveyard for a while. Kind of nasty, creepy thing. Didn't kill nobody. Clerics eventually drove him out.
Do you remember by chance which clerics these were? Are they somebody that still lives within the town or anybody familiar with that exorcism, I guess?
Mother Gilda. She wasn't the high cleric back then, but she was still, way up there.
Mother Gilda. Okay. Any other high-profile cases you can remember in the last 50 or so years? Anything else related to any hauntings or ghosts?
Let's see. About 40-something years ago, there was some sort of apparition that was lighting up one of the watchtowers late at night, putting a candle up in it. Now, you ask me, she says, making eye contact with you again. That wasn't no apparition. That was the former Baroness signaling to her lover that it was time to come inside the keep. But the official word was an apparition was lighting candles up in the towers. It's hard to tell what it was. Let's see. Famous ghost hauntings. There was a banshee outside of town, maybe 45 years ago. One of the nearby villages. Killed about a dozen people.
And who was involved with solving these cases? The apparition in the light tower and the murderous ghost.
Well, the Baroness took care of the apparition, had her own guards look into it, and they stopped peering. Right as soon as she started looking into it, if you know what I mean. And the Banshees, whole village evacuated for a couple weeks until some passers-by who were looking to make some money, managed to squeeze every last copper out of their pockets, kill the Banshee, take about all the valuables from the town too, claimed that they went missing, probably stolen by the Banshee. And then when I went to go search them, see what their stuff was, if they had stolen the things from the villagers, they pieced on out right quick.
How many years ago was this?
45 years ago or so.
Okay.
I think there was a group of 2 humans, a halfling, and a dwarf. Dwarf might still be around, maybe the halfling too, but I don't know where they're from.
What a conspicuously sized party. Well, thank you very much for the information, and I'm going to go around town and ask some questions. Thank you very much.
Well, before you go, which house is being haunted, just so I know? When I hear further reports, I can make sense of stuff.
I'm so sorry. One of the reasons... this is actually... I'm so sorry. This is so embarrassing. My father was actually once a well-respected cleric, and his memory is just not what it used to be. And he doesn't want to admit that he can't deal with the ghost, which is why I am out here doing homework to figure out what's going on. So I'd very much appreciate it if nobody else really knew about this, because I feel it would bring great shame and embarrassment to him if word got out about this. So,
Father Daryl?
No, although he actually did work with Father Daryl quite a bit. If you know Daryl, you would probably know my father, but...
Well, I know every cleric that's been in town.
Oh, he hasn't lived here for
name?
very long, unfortunately. My father's name is,
Well, I know every cleric in town now.
Oh, well, but he hasn't done any cleric work here, unfortunately. He moved from further up north. And Daryl was actually the one that recommended he settle here, so, yeah.
Well, I ought to know every cleric in town. I can keep a secret. Sheriff keeps many a secret.
My father's name?
Why don't you take me to your house and you can show me what the problem is? It's probably just a creaky barn door.
Yeah, actually, if you'd like to escort me, we could actually go and look into it now, perhaps. Sure.
That'd be great.
What time is it right now?
You can decide.
Oh, okay.
When would you have gone to her? See
It's
her
noontime. It's busy outside.
Yeah.
I would like to walk out, and as we get to a large group of people that are moving through the carts, I am naturally stealthy, and I also have quite the nimble movement for a halfling, so I think I would be able to move through the carts and unfortunately lose her in the crowd. Maybe I would shout behind her like, "Oh, where are you? Keep up!" and then kind of slip away. So.
All right, so you're gonna lose her in the crowd.
Yeah.
Gods to me.
Seems you can attempt to hide even when you're obscured. All right. She is actually doing her honest best to keep up with you, so I'm gonna have her make a perception check to see if she can follow you anyway. What is her perception?
You better get thrown in jail, boy.
She gets a 16. Why don't you make me a stealth check?
At advantage, right?
Why do you get advantage on your stealth check?
Because I'm naturally stealthy.
That means
Koibu.
you can hide when you are lightly obscured or by.
There's got to be larger people walking around when we're in a crowd of people.
Sure, this just gives you a chance to hide. It doesn't give you advantage on the hide. It allows you to hide when there's like just a few people in the way.
Wait, what race is the sheriff?
Yeah, what race is the
She's
sheriff?
a dwarf.
You know what?
maybe
No, what? I don't need it. Actually, don't even. I don't need the advantage. Here comes 21, just for you, Koibu.
Thank you.
Get me out of
it was
here.
Close enough.
Oh shit!
Get me out of here.
All right. You easily lose.
Of course
the
I
sheriff
do.
in the crowd.
I don't have time to mess around with these 150-year-old, dying corpses. All right, they call themselves sheriffs.
Whoa,
Barba
you
would have
just-
snuck away, snuck behind her, and killed her.
Yeah, I'm sure. Only if that sheriff would have been my character, maybe. Okay.
right.
What was the name? I'm sorry. What was the name of the
Steven just disrespects elders because he knows he's becoming one himself.
Katerino. Oh my God.
Good one, Kate.
Make sure you say goodbye to your audience before you go to TwitchCon so that you can see him there. Yeah. Okay. So Mother Gilda, that's not the lady that we spoke to. Okay. Okay, wait, I need a minute to I need a minute to think about this. Would she have seen us there? Would she have seen all of us there when we went to go visit her?
Well, you did specifically.
Yeah, I was hoping you forgot about that. Never mind. Okay. Okay, just. I'm trying to think of how.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't know if we can do the
Stop.
cleric one without a cleric.
I need more time to think because now I have to talk to her without her.
You want me to do? You want to do our shit then?
All right,
Koibu?
let's head back to the mine. You're all standing around. What have you come up with? You were all hard at work while we were gone, right? Well,
Yeah, I was hard at work typing in D.GG.
I was hard at work.
Talking them about the investigation.
Coming up with some theories, you know?
I'd like
Alright,
to put
what do
a
you
bucket
got?
on my head.
Yes, Lord Buckethead. You can put one on your head. You will not succeed in running for office, though.
+1 AC.
Absolutely, but then you no longer get dex bonuses because you can't see anything coming, and everyone has advantage to hit you, and you have disadvantage to hit everyone. But you do get +1 to AC.
Nice. Why don't you just poke holes in the bucket?
I might.
My God, you've invented the helmet. The very uncomfortable helmet.
Well, word
be the-
spread of this mine being broken into.
Mm-hmm.
And it's safe to say that it only really spread to the town that Lord Silverhorn was from. Because he lived there, right? And it only really spread because of the execution about to happen. Koibu's making me think I'm
I
right.
don't know. His reaction's making me think we're not on.
Yeah.
What
You
about
are
the
making
soldiers?
interesting deductions. I don't know if they are reasonable.
What about the soldiers? You know?
Maybe the
What about
soldiers
'em?
stole all the
They could have
stuff.
stolen it easily. Right?
Soldiers don't get paid
Yeah.
well.
Those soldiers, if they had come back on their off time, definitely could have broken in and stolen everything.
You
Maybe
sound
we
quite
question-
sure about
question them.
that for a hypothesis.
Maybe we question
All right,
the
who
soldiers.
else? Let's take down our suspects, okay?
There we go.
So we suspect thieves, right? Which are very good suspects. How would they? Their motive is that they want gold, right? Their means is that they live probably outside of the town around. They probably travel, so they're able to. They probably travel in packs too, and they're probably, they're able to drag things and carry stuff, and they have the means, okay? And opportunity, were they in the right place at the right time with the right tools? Probably, because they're thieves, and thieves always find a way, right? So thieves, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guards,
Mm-hmm. The soldiers that were there. that
soldiers.
They at least know that it was abandoned and unguarded. Yep.
Right. They know it was abandoned and unguarded. See, the thieves. How would thieves know that that the mine was abandoned? Maybe they were thieves closer to the town, or maybe they just have heard from other thieves or something.
Or if
I don't
the
really
thieves
know.
are soldiers and the guards, they'd know.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I'm saying a random band of thieves. How would they know? Is what I was saying.
It's true.
Word could get out, yeah. Yeah.
But it was a pretty public case.
Was it public?
I mean, there's someone getting executed for it, so
But
it's
wasn't
pretty
the
public
stuff
now.
stolen before the execution was announced?
Announced?
Yeah.
Do we know when that execution was announced?
The execution was, let's see. You got the case on Tuesday the 1st.
Tuesday the 1st.
You captured. You solved the case by Thursday night. So it would have been Friday morning. Friday would have been when the case was solved, when one of them was captured, or when Kel Silverhorn was taken into custody and jailed. Would have been Friday, and that's probably when word would spread like wildfire that Kel Drake Silverhorn was arrested for something. And Let's
And we
see.
know that. Wait, when did we steal the lanterns?
You stole the lanterns on Friday, and it was
And we know that there's nothing
Saturday
there.
evening when people arrived at the mines to check up on it and found everything stolen.
Well, it must have been after we stole it, but before that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So somewhere between, I guess you were there Friday and you left Friday night. So
Friday the
4th.
4th.
Yeah. So it was either after you left Friday, but you were there and left at night. I think. No. Did you leave at night? You spent the day there.
Yeah, we left at night.
We left at night.
Okay, so it would have been Friday night.
But like night, late as fuck.
Late night after you guys, or sometime on Saturday, or Sunday up until morning time. Up until evening time, because Sunday evening is when the new people arrived. So you've got a narrow window of
Wait, I thought they checked Saturday.
I heard Saturday too.
If I said Saturday, then I misspoke. Sunday is when the new people came to check on it. Sunday night is when they arrived.
Information. A little
So
bit.
they checked on it.
Free hint right about it.
Wow, that's sass.
Alright. So safe to assume they did this Saturday, maybe, right?
Yeah.
Maybe Kyle Drake. He organized the murder, right? So he knew about it. So what if he told someone to raid it? You know, I don't fucking.
No, he wouldn't do that because he was going to inherit the mine afterwards. Why would he have somebody raid a mine that he was
That's
set to
true.
inherit?
That's true. Thank you, little voice inside my head. I don't know. I'm leaning towards the guards or the soldiers or someone who, like, for sure knew.
Couldn't Kel Drake himself have just lifted the gold after killing the people?
It could have happened, yeah. I don't think you guys investigated enough.
Is that not
I
being...
mean,
is
there
that...
was damage to the inside of the mine that happened after you guys were there with the lanterns, for sure.
Oh.
Right?
Sure.
They've just seen it damaged and trashed. I guess that could be vandals even after the fact. But when you were there for the lanterns, none of the wine was stolen or missing. You know?
I'm gonna go and try to pick up the anvil.
It's very heavy, but I suppose you can pick it up.
How heavy?
Let's find out. Anvil weighs 100 pounds.
Oh, I'm gonna grab that.
Toki.
Wait, a normal anvil only weighs 100 pounds?
An anvil weighs between 75 to 500 pounds in real life.
Oh,
I mean, there's no standard anvil size, right? So.
You want me to bring this back?
Oh, look at Daff.
Why?
I don't know. Heavy?
I think we can leave that. Funny.
Put it down.
Right.
Good job. You can lift it up, though. I'm very impressed.
My strength's back.
Good, good.
It's worth a little bit of money, but I actually think it'd be smart to leave it here because we can cite that they only took small things.
Because we already stole all the lanterns.
That too. And they probably... Oh, and they probably saw the anvil was here when they checked, so anything more missing would obviously be framed on us.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna take anything. Do we
So,
know what kind of guards were there? What soldiers? Do we know who they were? Can we possibly see them?
Which guards or soldiers are you talking about?
Every single one who was...
do we know which ones
Alright.
could have been there? Do we know, like...
Yeah, so the guards that came with you guys to go check out this mine were the guards of the Prince of Cronwick. They're just part of the city militia, the ones that are loyal to him, that were dispatched with his retainer knight, Kel Silverhorn. So those guards work in the castle and are loyal to the prince.
Do we know if these are the same guards who checked the first time to see what was missing?
It is very probable that they were the same group.
Well, did we
You
know
would-
from like going with them? Like, did they talk about it like it was them?
Ooh. Give me an intelligence check. Just a flat intelligence check.
Okie dokie.
Wait, what?
You don't recall anything about that. Maybe they didn't say anything, or maybe
But I
Maybe there's
do.
Can I ask Toki if she remembers?
Toki also does not recall hearing anything about that.
Okay.
Frick.
That just might mean they didn't say anything about it.
Yeah, that's true. What about the soldiers?
What about?
What about what soldiers? Were there soldiers different to the guards?
Were they different? I thought they were different. I'm sorry. I'm kind of confused.
I'm not
now.
sure.
What does that mean? What does it mean,
Wait.
Neil?
Were you guys asking me a direct question?
I was asking a question.
I'm sorry. I thought you were just sort of posing something to the party. What was the direct question for me?
Okay, there were soldiers and guards, right?
Same.
Oh, they're the same.
Same. Soldier guard in this situation are sort of
okay.
interchangeable.
I thought. Okay. Maybe it's worth. No. Asking the guards.
Yeah.
Yeah, me think we go back.
I mean, I
to
don't know what
guards.
else.
Well, don't
can
we?
do.
I mean, the only suspects we have are the guards and the thieves.
Well, the guards would be easy to rule out. You can just see if anybody was gone that had gone on this mission, if they weren't in town on the days that the
Yeah.
things were stolen, right?
Okay.
That's an easy thing to rule out. You can find an alibi for them. So you're gonna head back to town?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if you guys get into an encounter.
We have our
No
strong man with
encounter.
us.
No encounter. Our brains are too.
Neil's too
wrinkly.
soft to give us an encounter.
No, don't say that. Okay, don't say. Neil is so cool. He would totally give us an encounter that would wipe us out, but because he's a kind, benevolent DM. God damn, very interchangeable.
Just starting to make me uncomfortable.
I mean, the DM is the god, right? So it works.
So
Pray to God, will he give us a hint?
you are walking home through
Walking
the.
in.
We're gonna just get rid of you. You're not here.
Yeah.
Through the hills. What is your marching order?
I'm first.
I'm last.
I'm second.
Thank you.
Perfect. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So you guys are headed northward through the canyons. When you actually give me a perception check, person in the front, whoever's in the front, give me a perception check.
Very perceptive.
Oh, you are so perceptive. You're so perceptive, in fact, you hear a rustling off to the side. Something in the rocks. Is it another Zorn? Who knows what it is? And while you are paying attention to the left side, because you heard something over there, we have a black bear.
Oh, me and bears are chill.
Are they, though? When there are a black bear and some cubs, are you really all that chill with them? And let's see what their initial reaction is to you. You guys must be behind this rock because you're not seeing these things until it arrives. He's looking over there as the bear comes round the corner. I guess the cubs will be back in this corner. They are pawing at moths under rocks, as bears are wont to do in the high hills. And that is a 9 on the monster reaction table.
That means he's my new pet.
It means the bear approaches you and sort of like snorts and gives like a "Rrrr," which makes you snap to attention and see it.
I
Let's do it.
will take a disengage action and
Back up, quick. I've fought many bear. We don't need to fight them.
and I will hopefully get my party back up slowly.
Back up.
Because with bears, you're not supposed to go quick.
Making me back up too.
And yeah, I'd like my party to follow me, and we just keep backing up. There's another way around, obviously. So, yeah.
As the bear, you start backing up. The bear's sort of indifferent to you. As you back away, yeah, it changes its demeanor and ignores you. It sort of just stands here while its cubs paw at this pile of rocks.
Is this the only way through?
Insects. No, I mean, all roads lead to Rome, right? You can find a more roundabout path, but this is the fastest route home.
They're not going to Rome.
Fuck, I could talk with the bear if you guys want. It's kind of cool.
I mean, what? We can just...
He could be a grumpy bear, though, or he could just leave.
What do you want to do, Lenny? Do you want to talk to the bear?
Let's
do you
back
want to
up.
leave?
I'll talk with Bear, see if he'll let us through.
Talk with bear. Let's talk with bear. Whatever. We trust Lenny.
We'll wait 10 minutes for me to do my ritual.
Okay, the bear doesn't wait 10 minutes for you to do the ritual.
Wait, whoa! If he started coming after us, I would obviously move away, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
That's fair. Yeah, you start doing your ritual, and the bear starts, like, coming towards you, snorting.
We'll dip out. We'll leave.
All right. You guys can walk
No
around
bear.
them. Leave them to dig at their insects and make it back to town without too much other problem. It seems to be fine. All right. The whole party is gathered around in town. I guess you guys would have had to spend the night there because it's a day there and a day back. So it is 2 days later.
I have an idea.
What is it?
The maid.
What about her?
What if she took the gold?
How would the maid have... Ooh, because she escaped to Whaler's Bay. Is the mine on the way to Whaler's Bay?
Exact opposite direction.
Never mind.
So probably
Okay.
not that.
Why don't we end it here? Because we are at... It is, 6 o'clock Pacific.
Yeah.
And when we come back in a couple of weeks, you will have had a chance to think about who might have access to the mine or know about it. Maybe you can get a list of suspects that you can generate on your own. And you can also help take care of the haunted mansion, because it has been a week and a half since you've been given that mission, and the mansion is still haunted. And it's not going to just sit here long forever. Eventually, someone else is going to take the project into their own hands.
Just chill, Koibu, okay?
I will do my best to chill for you.
Yeah.
Alright. We done then?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think so.
Yeah.
Yippee-ki-yay.
What?
Yippee-ki-yay.
We
Yippee-ki-yo.
are...
Good session, Koibu. Thanks.
My pleasure. We are out next week, the 29th, but I do believe we will return on the 5th of September.
Wait.
All of the
Sounds
parties
good.
being able to make it.
I'll be
Alright.
here.
Steven,
be
go!
here.
Steven, go!
Hey guys, thanks a lot for joining us, and I love you all very much. And you can find me at twitch.tv/destiny, and instagram.com/destiny, and youtube.com/destiny.
Cool.
LilyPichu. Okay. Okay, then Mr.Mouton, go!
youtube.com/mrmoutun to check out all my other D&D campaigns. I'm going to have 3 of them, so.
Katerino.
Twitch.tv/Katerino, and then Katerino TV on Twitter and Instagram.
Koibu.
Koibu or Koibu0 on all things.
Yay.
Cool, 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 cool.
Thanks a lot, guys. It's been fun. We'll catch you next
Bye-bye.
time, whenever that is, and see you later.
September
Bye.
5th. Bye.
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 Bye. Katerino, you have 1 cutting words left. I'm going to metagame so hard and tell you this is a good time to use it.